It's time for Tiger football.
Hands off around the right side to Austin Wilkerson. He's across the 50, up to the 45, breaks a tackle at the 40, gets up to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, and the Lamar Tigers have first blood. Hands off around the left side to Trey Wilhite. Lowers his head, runs over one at the 6, dives for the pylon, touchdown, Lamar Tigers.
My Country 101.7 presents Lamar Tiger football.
We play to the right. It's Logan Crockett, got a little room, gets out to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, got some more room, 30, 35, 40. Cuts back midfield, gets across the 40, to the 30, breaks the tackle to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Lamar Tigers.
It's time for Tiger football. Let's go live to the Eisenhower Lumber pregame show. Here's Nate Eady.
Welcome to Johnson Field in East Newton, Missouri, or East Newton High School. This is the Eisenhower pregame brought to you, this is pregame brought to you by Eisenhower Lumber. For all your lumber, plumbing, paint, and everything else you need for your home or business, go to Gulf Street in Lamar. Wyatt, week 9.
Week 9, last game of the regular season.
Made it. Tigers get a chance to, clinch the Big 8 West here tonight against the 1-7 East Newton Patriots. Their head coach is Kyle Wood. He's in his third year. Senior offensive lineman Lane Baker is going to anchor them. He was an all-district honoree last year. And junior Dominic Shaw was a all-Southwest coaches honoree. And then senior offensive lineman Caden Burbridge. So 3 guys pretty good size up the middle for the Patriots. They're going to be led offensively by senior running back Nathan Evie, who had a 300-yard game against, it's Evie, not Edie.
Okay.
300-yard game against Stockton last year, so it was a highlight for him. Coach Wood was pretty high on him in the preseason, looking for him to put a lot of points on the board for the Patriots. And got a lot of it done this year. We'll run down their scores here in just a minute. Senior quarterback Ty Bowman's going to be at the helm for him back there. And Ty's also a leader on their defense. He's also a linebacker. So anytime you have a linebacker / quarterback, kind of like a Case Tucker type of guy, you know he's going to be tough. I've said it over and over. The Patriots, while they haven't had success, as of late, if you look down there on that scoreboard, whenever I was in high school, they ran the district.
They were all right.
all 4 years. So they were a thorn in my side and the guys that I played with for sure. And another highlight for them, they got 2 senior defensive backs in Matt Knight and Glenn Bunch, and then a senior defensive lineman Tyler Miller. So they got quite a few seniors. Just really one junior that was really talked about that had honorees last year as a sophomore. But going down the scoreboard for them, they lost to week 1 to Reeds, 49-20. Got their one and only win against Mount Vernon, 21-14. Lost to Monette, 14-0. Lost to Seneca, 35-7. Lost to Marshfield, 28-14. Lost to Mack County, 35-13, and then lost to Nevada, 46-6. And then against Cassville last week, lost 42-6. So. Couple close games that they did lose were, just a touchdown or 2, but just kind of a rebuild for them. They're trying to find a coach that they can hit a groove with and the kids can believe in. And listen to Coach Beshore, it sounds like that's what they're. Even though they're 1-7, it sounds like that they've put a mark on this program and where they want to be, and they're believing in it, and they're running what this coach wants to run and doing it better than they did last year.
So I think this coach was his first year was my senior year, I think. And ever since then, I've only heard good things about him. He's really trying to turn this program around, and I've just heard they've been working hard in the weight room every day and just trying to build a different culture than they have pretty much ever since you were in high school.
Sure.
I think that's.
And they had a guy, their head coach back then was a guy named Larry Bond, and he basically kind of ran a version of the spin offense. It was out of a T formation and a lot of misdirection and stuff. So, he set that offense up, and they ran that thing, and they ran it from the time. There was a kid named think it was Jack Whitehead. I talked to him one time, and he was from down here as a running back for him. And he said they started running that offense when they were in 3rd grade. So if you can, that's how you build a program.
Yeah.
You get those youth kids running that offense or a version of it, a cut-down version of it. That's how you build a program. And it was definitely a success for Coach Bunn in the late 90s and early 2000s. Had a guy named Alan Barber that played 10 years in the NFL. So they had some good ball players down here, and they'll get back to it. But again, it's another week in the Big 8, so don't take them lightly and put them away early. So I'd like to run down a list of the video sponsors real quick before we forget to do that. McDonald's of Lamar, Vision Solutions, Community National Bank and Trust, Jones Plumbing, Redneck Outdoors, Seed and Farm Supply, Mother Tucker's Pizza, Runyon CPA, USA Mortgage, Nathan Mayberry, Shelter Insurance, Bruce Boleen, American Family Insurance, Gearheads Garage, Lamar Bank and Trust, Vintage Chaos, Parks Mechanical and Excavation. So thank you to all those guys that sponsor that. Without that, this wouldn't be possible, and that live stream that everybody gets to enjoy at home. One thing just to bring up real quick, we will not have the game clock. Not able to hook that up tonight, but hopefully the man, the myth, the legend, Erno Miller, down there on the camera, we had to move him down away from us tonight. The press box a little tight up here, but Michael got us all set up and looking good. So Michael running the production again, and then of course got Blaine down on the sideline, getting you some good shots. Actually senior night for the East Newton Patriots, and they're going through that here. So they're going to play their hearts out, I promise you.
Any senior night, this is their last home game, so they're going to be trying to ball up. And, a lot of teams when they play Lamar, we've talked about it before, Nate, they're not trying to win. They're just trying to play us to a good game.
Sure.
That's a win to their standards.
Sure. And you look down on the sidelines, down there's a guy. I think he was 2 grades older than me, Harley Shriver. His son actually played against you, was a wide receiver, and was a stud for them, and Harley was the same way. So there's some tradition here, and I think the Patriots will get back to that. But again, don't take them lightly, or you stub your toe and drop one here. And you want to finish this regular season strong, And I know Coach Beshore's been preaching that all week.
Yeah, you don't want to go into especially a bye week, because if you play bad in a bye week or the game before the bye week, you have to think about it for 2 weeks, and it's just not a great feeling going to to the playoffs.
Sure.
With, just knowing that you didn't leave it all out there in the last game you played.
Sure, absolutely. We're going to take a 3-minute break. When we return, we'll have the coach's pregame interview with head coach Jared Beshore. Listen to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
The management staff and all employees of Redneck Outdoors, one of the Barton County area's largest employers, would like to wish the Barton County area teams a great year. Redneck Outdoors is always a supporter of area student athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and the entire school system. It takes a lot to create a winning team, and Redneck Outdoors would like to recognize everyone involved. Redneck is always looking for qualified applicants for employment and is proud to support the Barton County area's workforce. Redneck offers competitive wages, health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated. Proud to be a part of Barton County. Redneck is an equal opportunity employer.
Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Baldwin Auto Repair has the equipment and experience to check your car out before that little thing becomes a big one. They can fix whatever problem your vehicle is having quickly and with rates that are hard to beat. For whatever is ailing your pride and joy, call Zach at Baldwin Auto Repair, 417-681-0848.
Hi, I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage. We are one of the leading mortgage lenders in the state of Missouri, giving us the capabilities to help you out, whether if you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned homeowner. Don't hesitate to contact me for your mortgage financing needs. I can be reached at 417-214-9119. I look forward to hearing from you. Nathan Mayberry, NMLS number 256722. DAS Acquisitions Company, LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS number 227262. Equal housing lender. Additional terms and conditions apply. Toll free at 888-250-6522. For license information, go to www.usa-mortgage.com. Go Tigers!
Some things in life you can just rely on, like the comfy fit of a favorite pair of jeans and the tried and true performance of a new home comfort system from Ruud. So here's to reliability built into everything we do. Rely on Ruud.
Get reliable year-round comfort with a new HVAC system installed by the pros at Jones Plumbing, Heat, and Air, the local team you can rely on because the best is not too good for you. Give them a call at 682-2780 and find them fast in names and numbers.
Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air would like to wish the Tigers coaches and all involved with the program a great season. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air has been serving the needs of the people in the area for years. With a trained staff of technicians, they can do the job big or small. Whether it's plumbing, heating, or air, they get the job done right the first time and at a price that's hard to beat. The staff and management, always a proud supporter of Lamar Tigers athletics and the entire school. Don't forget to schedule your appointment to get your system checked out before it begins to have problems. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air, located at 400 West 12th Street in Lamar. Give them a call today at 417-682-3797.
We're set to talk some Lamar Tiger football. Joined by their head coach, Jared Beshore. The Tigers improved to 8-0 on the season with a very good win, a shutout over Seneca, 41-0. And you talked on this show last week about the difficulties that they bring to your defense, how you have to play discipline. Well, obviously with the shutouts, you've got to be pleased the way your defense handled Seneca's offense.
Oh, absolutely. I thought we played an outstanding game on the defensive side. Our kids were extremely disciplined. They knew exactly where they needed to be, where their fits were. They were recognizing formations and motions and adjusting to all the things that we had looked at in practice all week long. And they were on point. And obviously it showed with the score coming out the way it did, as far as us being able to keep a very, very potent offense out of the end zone, and that's a team they're gonna make a little bit of noise here in the district time, and I'm just very happy that our kids came out and competed the way they did. I mean, Seneca is a storied program; they will continue to be a storied program, and that's a real good win for us.
What can shutouts do for the confidence and the momentum of that defensive unit as we're just a couple of weeks away from the playoffs?
It's definitely a confidence builder. I think that, as we went through the season, times when we think that, we could have been in similar situations, and we put young kids in and the young kids, maybe let one slip, late in the game. I think with us being able to do what we did last Friday, it gave the older guys confidence in the younger guys, that the younger guys are starting to get it figured out, because we definitely had some young guys on the field towards the end of the game there, in spurts, and they were still able to take care of business. So to me, that tells me that on a program level, even with our young kids, that they are buying into our defensive philosophy. They are buying into what we're trying to teach them, and that the older guys are bringing them along. So that just builds us depth. That builds our program up, and obviously gives our older guys confidence as we're going into November and hopefully on a playoff run.
We're visiting with Jared Beshore, the head coach of the Lamar Tigers, here on the Coach's Corner. And, the old saying is defense wins championships. And when you're coming off of a state championship game that you won 6-3, that it's not hard to get that point across to your guys, is it?
No. We've defense and offensive line play has been a staple of this program from the very beginning. And as long as I'm here, it will be a staple of our program as well, because I know what it takes to get those, that success, and what we have to do as a coaching staff and as a program to do that. And that's just because I've seen it. It's not anything that I'm doing special or that our coaches are doing special. It's that we just know where the emphasis needs to be. The emphasis needs to be on the defense and on the offensive line. And, we'll coach up the rest and do what we can. But if you don't have those two things, it's going to be extremely tough for you to win in November. And, that's where we're trying to build our program to be able to win in November. And, we're getting closer and closer to November. So if we can continue to improve in those two areas, I really like our chances. And, our kids have bought into it as well, which is huge. So, like I said, hopefully it continues. And we can't relax on those two ends. We've got to keep pushing because there's going to be some teams down the road that we're going to see that are going to definitely give us troubles and are very coached up, have talent on offensive line and defense and in other spots as well. So, that's just something we have to focus on going forward.
Well, the offense last week put up 41 points. We haven't talked much about them. Watching the film and looking back, how do you feel like that group played?
I thought we played minus one drive where we didn't quite finish, in the end zone. We ended up turning it over on the 1 yard line. Weren't able to punch it in. That was the only blemish on a pretty clean night offensively. Seneca always has tough kids. They always have kids that are going to hit you, and we got to see that. So that didn't shock me at all that they were able to do some things that were giving us trouble, but we overcame those things and were able to finish drives. I thought we played a much cleaner game when it came to penalties. And so we didn't turn the ball over either on offense as well. We had one turnover on the night, and that was on a special teams play. You got to find those small incremental improvements each and every week. So the past 3 weeks we had put it on the ground at least once, and this week we didn't on the offensive end. So I'm happy with that. We played cleaner when it came to penalties. We were able to finish 95% of our drives. That's something to hold on to and look to improve on going forward. This week. So got to look at the tape, learn, and I think our kids did that. I think they understood what little things we got to get better at, and looking to put a good product on the field this week.
Well, it's week 9. You're a week away from beginning districts with a bye week, so it's important to get a game in. You bring in, or you go to 1-7 East Newton, a team that's struggling right now, even though, as you were telling me during the break, you feel like they're much improved as you prepare for the Patriots. What can you tell us about them?
Yeah, they're a team that people are going to look at and they're going to say, oh, they've had a terrible season. They're not anywhere near where they should be. And to be honest with you, I think they made a lot of good improvements off of a year ago. They were a lot of young kids for them last year. Those kids are now a year older. They seem to have bought into their offensive scheme. They seem more intentional in their blocking schemes. And, I was talking to Coach Lundeen a little bit earlier. We're talking about how their offensive line, we think, they can move people when they want to. So, I look for them to be extremely physical, to give us their best shot, and have a game plan in place to put them in the best spot to be successful. And our kids are going to have to get ready because, if there's one thing about East Newton kids, they are physical. And, they play in the Big 8 just like we do, and they get to play against the same teams that we do. And physicality is there's no lack of it in this conference, and that includes them. So, we got to be ready to go, match their physicality, and try to take advantage where we see fit.
How's the injury report look heading into week 9, Coach?
We're at that point in the season, and I'm sure many coaches have told you, everyone's got bumps and bruises. You got to tape it up, ice it up, get it figured out, and get back on the field. We're not seeing any guys that are going to have to, miss time because of their stuff. It's just a lot of nicks and bruises, just like everyone else in the season. And if you're not hurting a little bit, then you probably haven't been playing football for the past 9 weeks. So that's just the way it is when it comes to this time of year. So got to make sure we're taking care of our body, taking care of our nutrition, getting good rest at night, trying to get our bodies prepped on Friday night.
Lamar Tiger head coach Jared Beshore. Coach, thanks for the time here on the Coach's Corner.
Yep, no problem.
Is your car running rough? Maybe it needs some TLC from Gearhead. Gearhead's Garage is conveniently located at 705 East 12th Street in Lamar and offer full automotive repair services, including repairs from rear ends to front ends and everything in between, even tires. Now you know why they're called Gearheads. Stop in and visit with Brian or Leo and schedule your next vehicle maintenance at Gearheads. Gearhead's Garage, 705 East 12th Street in Lamar, a proud sponsor of Lamar Sports.
Eisenhower Lumber is your full-line lumber and hardware store, working to provide contractors, carpenters, and the do-it-yourselfers quality products and friendly service at competitive prices. How about Valspar Paint and Holland Grills? Eisenhower Lumber is your source for plumbing, electrical, paint, building materials, millwork, and lawn and garden. Eisenhower Lumber, 903 Gulf in Lamar, or call 682-5545. Find them fast in names and numbers.
The management staff and all employees of Redneck Outdoors, one of the Barton County area's largest employers, would like to wish the Barton County area teams a great year. Redneck Outdoors is always a supporter of area student athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and the entire school system. It takes a lot to create a winning team, and Redneck Outdoors would like to recognize everyone involved. Redneck is always looking for qualified applicants for employment and is proud to support the Barton County area's workforce. Redneck offers competitive wages, health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated, proud to be a part of Barton County. Redneck is an equal opportunity employer.
If you're afraid of going to the dentist, you should consider visiting Dr. Jeff Moyer and exploring the idea of sedation dentistry. Dr. Moyer can fix your teeth, restore sore gums, and brighten your smile without discomfort. By taking advantage of the sedation dentistry option, you'll feel like you slept through your appointment. No more hiding your smile or putting up with unnecessary tooth pain. Find out how sedation dentistry can change your life. Call Dr. Moyer's office at 417-682-5871 to make an appointment today.
73 degrees and I'm loving it.
71 degrees, please.
When it comes to keeping your home cool this summer, what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with a new Rheem AC system that'll keep you cool, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort this summer.
72 degrees and I'm good to go.
Get professional service on all brands of equipment from Jones Plumbing, Heat and Air in Lamar, your local Rheem contractor. Call them today at 417-682-2780.
Welcome back to East Newton High School. Nate Eady and Wyatt Hall bringing you this one here, Week 9 matchup. Wyatt, pretty good interview there with Coach Beshore. I want to thank Mike Snow for having that over to us. Appreciate that every week. Just more of the same, you know. Coach Beshore obviously really happy with the win over Seneca last week, and it seemed like there's been several games where he said that team is better than what that scoreboard showed.
And, you know, we can talk about last week and this week, but what really stuck out to me, what's important going forward is we don't really have any injuries that are going to affect us in the postseason so far.
Sure.
You know, Logan's supposed to be back in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, whatever it is.
3, I think.
3 weeks, and
you know, fingers crossed.
Yeah, besides him, we don't really have too many people out. You know, don't want to jinx us, but we're, you know, usually at this point of the year we at least have one key guy out that's, you know, had a season-ending injury. And this year we've really stayed healthy. You know, we've been doing our ankle work.
Yeah, no kidding.
But so I thought that was really good news, you know, that we don't have anyone that's going to, you know, be out for the rest of the season.
I seen, you know, talking with the seniors last week, had Lane Duncan up here. And, seen him down on the field. Didn't look like he was dressed out, I don't think. It seemed like I seen him down there. But, anyway, like I say, you know, the injuries is what it is, and the bumps and bruises, you know, you go through. Talk with Trace. He was one of those guys that had to miss a few games, and Tucker. And very fortunate that with the injury deal, you know, God willing, we won't have any more, you know, but it is a physical game, so.
You know, and it's nice having a bye week next week because, you know, and we say we don't have any injuries, but I promise you there's about a quarter of those guys that, you know, there's a difference between hurt and injured. Mm-hmm. And I bet some of those boys are hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, you just have to play through it, you know, going through the Lamar football program, you're just playing through injuries the whole time.
Sure.
And so, you know, having a week off, I mean, obviously we're going to be practicing and stuff, but, you know, just take it slower and get those, you know, people that are hurt, you know, get into 100%.
Sure. And Michael's got the state rankings over here for me. Appreciate Michael, and he's always coming up with good stuff for us. Obviously, Lamar set number 1, and then that Lutheran St. Peter's number 2. They're a St. Charles private school up there by St. Louis. You can say, they're 6-2. Why are they setting number 2? Well, they're playing some pretty big schools up there around the St. Louis area, and then you got Hallsville and a team of interest, 2 teams of interest occupying that 4 and 5 spot, Fair Grove and Ava. That Fair Grove team is in our district. If things work out the way that we want them to, we'll get hopefully get them for a district championship game. And then, of course, Ava back in the mix again.
Always are.
Tough kids, they're to me like a smaller Seneca.
Yeah.
That don't usually produce a ton of size, but they are some tough kids.
Yep.
and really, really physical. You got to play them a couple times.
Yep.
Got to play them at home your senior year. Didn't work out the way we wanted it to, but tough kids and a good game, there again. Like I say, there's some teams right there in the top 10 or the top 5 that are teams of interest of us here in a couple of weeks, So, God willing, the Tigers pull out their wins and get to those teams, and we get to watch those match up. But tonight, got the East Newton Patriots, and there's an energy here in this stadium, like you say, with that bullseye on our back each and every week with every team in the Big 8. And like I say, you said it too, and Coach Beashore says it's a Super Bowl for them. They get a win here, or at least play good against us. That builds their program, something to build on.
Yep.
And what an honor for Lamar to be that team.
Yeah, absolutely.
We talk about the pressure that some of these Lamar players have, to come out and produce, and I don't think that it's a pressure. It is. But to me, that's more of an honor to be that team.
Yeah.
It's an honor to be that team and what this program's built and what you're a part of. If you're a Super Bowl week in and week out for every single team you play, especially bigger schools, this is the first 2A team we're getting to play this year. So, you run down the list of Reeds and Mack County and Nevada and Seneca and Cassville, Mount Vernon. I guess Mount Vernon's 2A this year. I guess this is our second 2A game. Mount Vernon's actually in our district. I actually have that Bob Peterson give me that last week, and I stuffed it in my bag. Let me get it pulled out here. Actually, anybody that's curious, Lamar is in District 4. So our district is Stockton, El Dorado Springs, Fair Grove, Clever, East Newton, and Mount Vernon. So looks like Mount Vernon and providing nothing changes, Mount Vernon and East Newton will square off next week, and Clever and Fair Grove will square off, and then Stockton and Eldo, and Lamar will get the winner of what we had last week was Stockton and Eldo. So as long as nothing changes too much from that, that's kind of how the district's shaping up going into next week. But let's not overlook this one. Let's get this one, put a bow on this one here.
Well, Nate, I think I'm ready for the keys of the game.
Yeah, give them to us. Lamar Bank and Trust keys of the game.
1 second. Let's get Mike's attention.
Oh, yeah, we'll get to
keys of the game.
Keys of the game brought to you by Lamar Bank and Trust. Wyatt, you want to start with offense?
Oh, yeah, I need it. I forgot I don't have my monitor in front of me.
Get your monitor pulled up. We're ready.
For defense, it's the first one
offense.
Offense.
Just get it. Week 9.
All right, offense. The first one I have up here, I'll go defense first. I said the first one is stay on the rails. We've been playing good defense throughout the whole year, and we just need to keep going down that track and don't fall off the rails now before, especially going into a bye week. We want to be confident going into the playoffs. And the second one is, bring the energy.
Oh. Let's take a 3-minute break. We're getting ready to start the national.
Finish this up in a second.
We'll take a 3-minute break and be right back just in 101.7 KHST.
Show your school spirit every time you pull out your wallet. Get a School Pride debit card.
Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust, your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, let Community National Bank and Trust keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Visit mybankcnb.com for a location near you. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome.
A winning team takes dedication, motivation, and inspiration to achieve their goals. Parks Mechanical and Excavation want to wish the Tigers and all area teams great success. Parks Mechanical and Excavation takes the same approach with every customer. Services that they specialize in are plumbing, heating and air conditioning, basic and advanced septic tank systems, dump truck service, roll-off dumpster rentals, skid steer service, demolition and backflow preventer installation and certification. Get the job done right. Call Dalton Parks at 417-682-3042.
Is your car running rough? Maybe it needs some TLC from Gearheads. Gearheads Garage is conveniently located at 705 East 12th Street in Lamar and offer full automotive repair services, including repairs from rear ends to front ends and everything in between, even tires. Now you know why they're called Gearheads. Stop in and visit with Brian or Leo and schedule your next vehicle maintenance at Gearheads. Gearheads Garage, 705 East 12th Street in Lamar, a proud sponsor of Lamar Sports.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Explore your career possibilities at Cox Health. As one of Southwest Missouri's choice employers, we keep these traditions alive by continually investing in the technology, resources, and people that make us the region's healthcare leader. If you're ready to explore the possibilities of a Cox Health career, we'd love to meet you. Life-changing careers happen here. Call 417-269-5627 or go to coxhealth.com/careers.
Show your school spirit every time you pull out your wallet. Get a School Pride debit card from Lamar Bank and Trust. Whether you're a Lamar Tiger, a Golden City Eagle, or a Liberal Bulldog, we can print your team colors right on your card. Every time you complete a signature-based transaction, LBT will give 5 cents back to your school. May not sound like much, but over a year, it sure adds up. Stop by or visit lbt.com to learn more. LBT, a better way to bank. Member FDIC.
Appointment for this coming season right now, 417-682-1592.
All right, apologize for that. Back to East Newton High School here. We'll get back to your keys to the game. Sorry, Wyatt, I wasn't watching the band come out on the field for that national anthem. We don't like to be talking while national anthem's playing, so we'll let you pick it right back up where you left off.
You know, that's my bad, too. I should have been watching, too. The second one for the defense is bring the energy. You know, this is a game where we've just been rolling throughout the whole season, and you know, the boys know this is the last regular season game. They know that East Newton's record's not too good, and it's just one of those games where we could come out flat, and you know, we could feel like we could pretty much, you know, like you got a text that we could play blindfolded and beat this team, which isn't the case. Like, we actually have to bring the energy to these games like this and, you know, keep it rolling. And then for the last one is stay healthy. You know, like Jared said, we have a lot of guys that are going to be back for the playoffs, and that's really a big deal. And, you know, don't do anything that's going to jeopardize your health going into the postseason. And then going to the offensive side, the first one is discipline. You know, I've been talking about penalties, and about every week I have that up there, but this week, you know, it's everything. It's, you know, no holding calls, no, you know, don't want to put this on Joel, but, you know, no interceptions. You know, play like a nice, clean football game because, again, we're going to the bye week. You know, it really matters how we play here. And, you know, we usually do this week in and week out, but finish the drive. You know, last week was the first time in the season where we got to the 1 yard line and didn't put it in. So, just something to work on, something small. I believe we will do that. So, and then, the last one is going into the bye week. Feel confident going into it because, going into the bye week, like I said earlier, it's a week where if you don't have a good game, you're going to be thinking about that the whole time, and it kind of sucks because you can't go back out there the next week and play another regular season game and get to feeling good again. So
Sure.
Just going into that bye week, feel confident, feel good about going into the playoffs.
Sure. White, good keys. Good keys brought to you by Lamar Bank and Trust.
A lot of talking.
A lot of talking, it is. I know you're usually not used to chiming in that much, but no, that's good. I'm glad that you took that over for us, especially, keys of the game. I can sit up here and talk about it. I think, Rick did an awesome job the week that he filled in for you. But a guy that's coming off you're just 2 years removed from being out on that field, and you can bring those keys because you know what it's like. You remember that feeling way more than Rick Johnson and I going into that game or a bye week like Tigers are getting ready to face. So, like I say, I like all of them, and kind of piggyback off of what Coach Beshore, they pretty well played a flawless game. Other than, like you said, they didn't get in down there at the goal line. Coach Beshore brought it up, I think, in his interview, and just. They're playing pretty flawless football. We got their first shutout last week, and I say lots to build on going into that, and you go on a high note. The thing for me is just play it safe, try to get out of here with no injuries, unscathed, and put a cap on it and get a win here in East Newton tonight.
And the cool thing about the bye week that we get is for us, if we played good the week before, that next Friday we would do a walkthrough and then have the whole Friday off. And it's nice for these kids because if you get a Friday off, you just feel like a normal high school student. You get to go and hang out with your friends on a Friday night. A lot of times they go and watch like Webb City or someone they're going to play in their district, and it's just you feel like a regular high school student for a week during football season, which is very rare.
I think that my senior year we had a bye week, and I think we went over to Lockwood and watched them. Lockwood ended up making it to the state championship that year.
Yeah.
So we wanted to go watch them and see what they was about. We actually got a Saturday game during the regular season, which was kind of cool. I think I've talked about that before, but like I say, that bye week thing, it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Because you do have time, and being a high school kid, you got to be smart. With what you do. I like your thought of go watch a game. I think if I'm sitting down there on that sideline, I'm one of those players, I think, without a doubt, I'm going to wherever Fairgrove's at.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to get all my buddies to go with me, and we're gonna sit in that thing strong.
Yeah.
And
wearing your lettersman jacket.
Watch that thing strong because there's been a little jabbering that I've heard about, come from there, and they're ranked number 4. So it's of interest to you to go get a leg up on them with that bye. Turn that bye week into something good and go scout them out a little bit. But getting ready for the coin toss here. Looks like Matthew Nance, Mike Mills, Lane Duncan, and Tucker Torbeck are going to be your captains. I'd like to remind everybody pregame has been brought to you by Eisenhower Lumber for all your lumber, plumbing, paint, and everything else you need for your home or business. Go to Gulf Street in Lamar. So going to be a exciting night here tonight. Got that football weather feel again. Whenever we go to the break, I'm going to put my pullover on. But I'm getting ready to do the coin toss here. Blaine giving you a good shot of that. Yeah, Lane down there with his pliers on. Michael made mention about that last week. He come up to the booth. Listen, one of those. We talk about one of those guys. You don't leave. Michael's got his on. We was talking about how important those things are, and every guy. I know Lane does some fencing with his dad and stuff, so I'm sure he's still been told you don't leave without those pliers.
No.
You never know when you're going to need them. All fun and games, but kids look good down there. And again, appreciate the school and that live stream. That shot is unbelievable. I never thought, whenever I was here in 2001, that we'd be to this, where my folks at home could sit at home and watch a coin toss like that is right there. Beautiful picture and pretty exciting. Looks like Tigers win the coin toss, and we're going to receive first. So we got about 1:25 to kick off. I guess we'll just stay right here if you want to keep talking.
Sounds good to me.
So.
And, going back to that Fair Grove, I feel like the mentality is every year they have a team and they believe that they're going to beat us. This is their year to beat us. Mm-hmm. And, it used to be with Mountain View Liberty. Mm-hmm. Every year we would just hear jabber, jabber, jabber. Sure. And then when it comes time to play, usually we come out on top.
Which I have no problem with. You have to be confident. You have to have a mindset that you're going to win that game. So I don't. No big deal for me.
I don't have a problem with it, but our kids do.
Sure.
And that's just fuel to the fire for us.
Yep. Yeah. And like I say, that can be a double-edged sword too. So let's get this one underway and go from there.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So back to receive for Lamar Tigers will be Ian Googie and Terrell Davis. Kicking for the East Newton Patriots. Give me a number here. Number 15. Not a whole lot of light up here in the booth, so I'm going to have to take a look close and small print, my old eyes. Be Shane Rollins, 16. Ty Bowman kicking off for him. Kick goes down to the 20, fielded by Davis. He's going to take it up the left hash, gets across the 25 up to the 30, and nearing the 35, going to be brought down there. Pretty good return there on a short kick for Terrell. Tigers going to start at their own 35, looks like. Good night for football. Lots of East Newton fans over here on the home side in front of us. So definitely being loud. I can hear that band out there.
I like this feeling, Nate.
That's what I like too. Tigers going to come out. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Joel Beshore in the shotgun. Trace Wilhite and Austin Wilkerson's going to be at the wing. Motion to the left with Davis. Beshore going to let him get set. Looking over the defense. Motion back to the right, takes a snap. Beshore right up the middle, dancing around, getting across the 35, maybe up to the 36-yard line. He's going to be met by the Patriot defensive line there. Gain of 1 or 2 on the play for Beshore. Just feel him out, play him a little vanilla, take care of the ball. Coach Beshore doing a fine job this year with the play call. He's shocked me several times. Got Mason Gastel, wide receiver to the Lamar sideline. Riley Heckaden down here on the East Newton side. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Snap to Beshore, pulls up to throw, throws over the middle to Trace Wilhite, and it's caught, and he gets away from 1 at the 50, up to the 45, to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, cuts back at the 20. Going to be hit and brought down at the East Newton 18-yard line. Nice pitch and catch there. Boy, Joel put that one on the money there. He threw it over a outside linebacker's head and put it right into Trace's hands, and big gain on the play for the Lamar Tigers. Already into East Newton territory. Bring up a 1st and 10 from the East Newton at 18, as I mentioned. Tigers going to go up tempo just a little bit, get the play call from the sideline. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Googie in at the slot for Davis now. Beshore sets him down, takes a snap, hand off to the left side to Trace Wilhite. He's trying to get outside, breaks a tackle, gets to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown Lamar Tigers. 3-play drive, and the Tigers are in the end zone. 18-yard run there by Trace Wilhite.
I'd say that's a pretty good way to start the drive for the game.
I think it's going to be one of those things, Wyatt, where these upper class guys are going to try to get off the field as quick as they can. Gearhead's Garage touchdown by Trace Wilhite now for the Carthage Ag Service extra point. Snaps down, kicks up, and it is good. Tigers take an early lead here over the Patriots, 7-0. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. You listen to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be a supporter of all area students and athletes and would like to wish the Lamar Tigers congratulations and continued success throughout the season. McDonald's of Lamar is now under new owners. Shane and Kara Campbell are proud to be members of the Lamar community. Whether you dine in or drive through, they strive to give you the best and most courteous service around. McDonald's of Lamar. Make them your first stop before each game and check out their full menu of great food, drinks, coffee, and ice cream. McDonald's of Lamar, proudly supporting the Lamar Tigers.
Back to East Newton High School here at Johnston Field. Nate Eady and Wyatt Hall bringing you this one. Tigers on the board, 10:47 left in the first quarter, and Tigers are up 7-0. 3-play, 65-yard drive. big pitch and catch set up that 18-yard touchdown run, all done by Trace Wellhite there. 2 plays back-to-back. Austin Wilkerson for the Lamar Bank and Trust kickoff. Puts the foot to it, high kick, angling toward East Newton sideline. It's going to hit and go out of bounds. That'll be an illegal procedure for the Tigers.
Just a little excited there.
Did you drop? You need a light?
No, I got it. Here we are.
There you go. So East Newton going to start this drive at their own 35-yard line. Yeah, officials trying to get them squared away. Lamar Tigers wanted the Patriots to start at the 30. See how the defense can fare here in this first series. As I mentioned, 1st and 10 from the East Newton 35. East Newton going to go in a shotgun formation, 1 back behind the quarterback. Snap to him, go straight ahead with it. Off tackle to the right, trying to get outside, and he's bottled up. Trying to come back to the East Newton side, puts a juke move on, and gets across the 35 up to the 38-yard line, excuse me.
That was a lot of work for 3 yards.
That's a lot of running. It was number 25 on the carry for the Patriots. And I don't have him on the program. Patriots going to get a gain of 4 on the play, actually mark him at the 39. 2nd down, shotgun formation. Snap to the quarterback, goes straight ahead with it. He gets across the 40 up to the 45, trudging ahead, and he looks like he's got enough for the first down there, Wyatt, at the 46. See what they do. Yep, they're going to move the chains, and that'll be a first down for the Patriots. Number 15 on the carry that time was Shane Rollins. Good carry there for Rollins. 21 checking into the game now for Rollins is Nathan Evie. Patriots going to break the huddle, 1st and 10 from their own 46. Shotgun formation. Snap to the quarterback. He's going to keep it himself right ahead. Goes across the 45, nearing the 50, and going to be brought down just shy of it at the 49. Just a quarterback keep right up the middle, and the Patriots are driving now. Picking up about 4 or 5 yards of carry and running hard. Looks like number 16's their quarterback, Ty Bowman. Spoke about him in the pregame. Linebacker also for the Patriots. Be 2nd and 6 from the 50. Shotgun formation, 1 back in the backfield. Ty going to take the snap, gets across the 50. He's going to be met at the 49. Tiger defense giving a good push, and they're going to blow his forward progress dead there. Gain of a yard maybe on the play. Up to the 49-yard, or actually mark him at the 48, gain of 2. Tiger defense now got the Patriots in a 3rd down. Here's the money down, Wyatt. You got to get them for a loss here. I don't think the Patriots are going to change much, just going straight ahead with it and getting what they can. Be 3rd and 4 now. Shotgun formation, 1 back in the backfield with him. Motion to the left, snap to the quarterback. He's rolling right to throw. Looking out in the flat to throw, throws it underneath, and it's going to be caught, looks like. Yeah, they're going to say he caught it, gain of 2 on the play. Put him in a 4th down now.
And this is
just back out of the backfield.
Yeah.
Ran out in the flat. It looked like Austin Wilkerson tried to knock that ball down. Didn't get it done. Catch on the play, but it does bring up 4th and 2 or 3 now.
This is definitely 4th down territory.
Yeah.
I'd say anytime
they cross the 50,
yeah,
they're going. Patriots going to huddle up and talk about it. Got the play now. Going to break the huddle. Going shotgun formation for him again here. Regular set. Long count. Tigers come across, but they don't blow it, and they get back. Timeout, East Newton Patriots. We'll take a 30-second with them. Be right back. You listen to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Do you want real pizza made fresh with homemade dough and sauce with all the ingredients? Go to Mother Tucker's Pizza. Your perfect pizza is waiting, and they have curbside delivery, dine in, a daily buffet, fresh daily salad, or you can try nachos, wings, mushrooms, and toasted right out of the oven sandwiches. Mother Tucker's Pizza has 12 specialty pizzas, or they can custom make yours. They also have a huge patio to hang out with friends and family. Come on by before the game. Mother Tucker's Pizza, the pizza you've been waiting on. Next to the golf course in Lamar. Call ahead, 681-0855.
Welcome back to East Newton. Nate Eady and Wyatt Hall bringing you this one. 4th down now. Coming out of the timeout, Patriots wanted offsides on the Tigers. Didn't get it. Shotgun formation, snap to the quarterback in no misdirection. He's not going to be there with him. And nearing the line of scrimmage, gets across it maybe a yard. The Tigers get him stopped before he gets the first down. Looked like a little confusion in the backfield there. Bowman faked to his right, and the tailback wasn't there, so he kept it himself. And good job by the Tigers putting pressure on him, getting stopped for the first down.
I'll say this, they're running hard, Nate.
They are running hard. They want it. That'll be enough for a USA Mortgage defensive stop. Call Nathan Mayberry for all your mortgage needs, 417-214-9119. Tiger defense kind of on their heels, I felt like that drive a little bit. Have to get it figured out. Tigers going to break the huddle, 1st and 10 from their own 45. Shotgun formation, one back in the backfield, 2 receivers to the right. Wings are Trace Wilhite and Austin Wilkerson. Whistle's going to blow, and Lamar Tigers going to take a timeout now. We'll take it with them. 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
When the Tigers take the field, it's all good. It's football season, and everyone at Vintage Chaos wants to wish the Tigers another great season. At Vintage Chaos, you'll find everything from primitives, live edge tables, handmade items created in Missouri, collectible figurines, signs, and pillows, and items are always changing, like new arrivals like Myra bags, and even homemade Lamar Tiger signs and XL football aprons by local artists, and the perfect sign for the season. Vintage Chaos next to Dairy Queen in the Strip Center, 417-682-4770. The shop that is just full of surprises.
Welcome back to East Newton High School. Nate Eady and Wyatt Hall bringing you this one. Lamar Tigers up 7-0 with 7:43 left in the first quarter. Tigers got a 1st and 10 from their own 45 off the turnover on downs. 2 receivers right, 1 back in the backfield in the shotgun with Joel. He's going to take the snap option to the right. Going to pitch it out to Googie. He gets across the 45 up near the 50. He's upended at the 49. Big hit there by East Newton Patriot. Number 32 coming in from that corner spot's Hayden Heatley. Googie picks up a gain of about 4 or 5 there, 4 on the play. Bring up a 2nd and 6. Nice option play. It looked like East Newton played that correctly, Wyatt. They just strung it out until Joel was forced to make the pitch, but pick up a 4 for Googie on the play. Tigers go shotgun now. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Joel Beshore looking over the defense. Motion to the right with Googie. Takes a snap. Straight ahead with it across the 50. Cuts back. Tries to get outside. Bounces across the 45, nearing the 40, and going to be brought down at the East Newton 41. Nice little run there for Joel. Picks up the first down. Stevens Automotive first down. And Tigers got the drive going now. See what they can dial up here. Got a little bit to work on. They showed off the passing game on that first drive. It was only a 3-play drive, but a little bit of everything there. Doesn't usually go to that post route to Trace, but hit him for a big one last one. Be first down. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Motion to the right now with Davis. Beshore throws out in the flat to him. It's going to be incomplete. Incomplete, says the white hat. Yeah, it looked like it was behind him too. I thought it would be a fumble too, but Joel maybe just rushed that one a little bit, bring up 2nd down on the incomplete pass. East Newton fans saying it was backwards as well. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Riley Heckett in your receiver down here on East Newton's side. Motion to the right with Googie. Beshore takes a snap and hands to Googie. Cuts back at the 45, gets to the 30, at the 40 to the 35, and going to be brought down at the 31. Nice little run there for Googie on the play. Gain, about 9 on the play. Bring up a 3rd down for the Tigers. Looks like Googie ran into his own guy there. Is that what you was laughing about when he ran into Trace? Bring up 3rd and 1. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Googie staying in the slot. Beshore takes a snap straight ahead with it. Tries to get outside at the 30. He's going to be dropped. Going to have just enough for a Stevens Automotive first down there, but Tigers doing a lot of dancing around instead of getting north and south here, it seems like. East Newton defensive line must be doing a good job of plugging it up.
They're really making us work for our yardage.
Bring up a 1st and 10 now from the East Newton 30. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Snap to Beshore, looking to throw. Throws across the middle of Mason Gastel. It's caught at the 15. He's across the 10, up to the 5, nearing the goal line. He's going to be brought down just shy of the goal line. A little poster out there for Mason. I think that thing probably be there all night long.
Usually
no
is.
Penalty on the play.
Oh, my.
We got a hold back at the 34.
Well, I'll mark off that stat.
Yeah. See what we got here. Yeah, it's going to be a hold. Tigers will be backed up 10. What in the heck is going on with the computer?
Don't change.
Oh, no, that's not good. I'm just going to shut her down at 10 o'clock.
Better get out of here quick.
That's right.
I don't know.
Yeah, just leave it. Bring up a 1st and 24 now for the Tigers. Shotgun formation. Snap to Beshore. Hands off around the right side to Matthew Nance. He's across the 40. Going to get up to the 38 and brought down by a couple Patriots there. Nice little gain there for Matthew Nance, the senior.
Flag.
Another flag, another hold on the play. Kind of feel like they let the Patriots fans call that one maybe. Yeah, there you go, 3:03 a.m., that'll work. Computer's trying to do a restart on us.
No, just exit out, I guess.
Yeah, I'll get it fixed here in a little bit whenever we go to break. There we go, got that fixed. Back the Tigers up now. Put them in a 1st and 28 from the Patriot 48-yard line. 4:40 left in the first quarter. Tigers up 7-0. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Motion to the left now. Going to go trips to the left. Googie in the slot. Snap to Beshore. Hands off around the left side to Trace Wilhite. He's across the 45 up to the 40 and going to be spun to the ground. Patriots definitely playing fired up here. Tigers not able to get a whole lot out of that one. Gain of what?
10.
10 on the play, or 10 or 12. Put them in a second and 18.
Yeah,
you
get
a 10.
You get a 10-yard gain, and then you're still 2nd and 18.
Yeah. Got to go chunk play here and get half of that. 2 receivers to the right. 1 back in the backfield with Beshore. Beshore looking over the defense. Motion to the right with Matthew Nance. Snap to Beshore, option to the right. He's going to keep it himself. Gets across the 35, up to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to 5. Touchdown. Big carry there for Joel Beshore. Takes it 38 yards to the house for Lamar Tiger touchdown. Boy, that happened quick. He was scooting once he got through the trash. He was running fast. It looked like he ran backwards there for a second.
Made 2 people miss, and then he was gone.
Gearhead's Garage touchdown, 38 yards for Joel Beshore. On for the Carthage Ag extra points, Jose Juarez. Snaps down, kicks up, and it is good. Right down the middle. Tigers lead 14-0 here. 3:29 left in the first. We'll take a 30-second break. Be right back. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Baldwin Auto Repair has the equipment and experience to check your car out before that little thing becomes a big one. They can fix whatever problem your vehicle is having quickly and with rates that are hard to beat. For whatever is ailing your pride and joy, call Zach at Baldwin Auto Repair, 417-681-0848.
Welcome back to East Newton High School. Nate Eady and Wyatt Hull bringing this one. Tigers up 14-0, 3:29 left in the first. Each Tiger football kickoff is sponsored by Lamar Bank and Trust. LBT and Tiger football winning combination. Austin Wilkerson set to kick. Back for the Patriots, number 6, Riley Downham. Wilkerson puts the foot to it right down the middle this time. It's going to be fielded at the 2-yard line. He's bringing it to the East Newton side, gets across the 20 up to the 25. Going to be hit and brought down. There look like the Ansley brothers. and one of the Ansley, Tyler Ansley and J.R. Romero on the tackle there. Got him brought down. Going to mark him at the 26, looks like. Good kick coverage there by the Tigers. Rourke Dillon in on that defensive line. He's sporting number 82 tonight instead of 69. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Snap to the quarterback, straight ahead with it. He gets across the 30 up to the 34-yard line and going to be hit hard there by Austin Wilkerson. Big gain there for the tailback right up the middle. Gain of about 7, looks like, on the play. Bring up candidate. You say candidate for hit of the game? I ain't giving it to him on a 7-yard gain, I can tell you that. Bring up 2nd and 3 from the Patriot 34. Shotgun formation, motion to the right. Snap to the quarterback, straight ahead with it. Gets across the line of scrimmage up to the 36-yard line, near a 1st down. See where they mark it at.
1st down.
They're going to say 1st down. Bring up 1st and 10 for the Patriots.
They are getting some movement on our D-line, which does not usually happen.
Big push now. Looks like number 60 checking in for the Lamar Tigers. Ryan Davis subbed in for Rourke Dillon. 1st and 10 for the Patriots. 2:20 left in the first quarter. Snap to the quarterback, going left with it. Gets across the 35 up near the 40 and going to be brought down there at the 40-yard line. Yeah, they're not doing anything real special with it, Wyatt. They're just running hard and getting a push. Gain of 3 there on the play. Put them in a 2nd and 7. Minute 56 here left in the first quarter. Tigers up 14-0. Actually spot that ball on the 40-yard line. Not a whole lot of noise just yet out of the Patriots fans. Shotgun formation. One back in the backfield. Snaps to the quarterback. Hands off around the left side. He's being bottled up. He gets through the line of scrimmage up near the 45 and going to be brought down right there at the 40-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play for the Patriots again.
I mean, I think a lot of these times we have them in the backfield. We just missed the tackle.
Yeah, you got to
wrap up.
Yeah, wrap. Got to wrap. Try not to say that. That's a given, but I think looked like Trace had first contact there, and I don't know if he knew that he had a hold of the ball carrier. Bring up 3rd down now. 3rd and 3. Tigers got to get a stop here. Shotgun formation for the quarterback. Snaps to him. Inside give to the left side, and it's bottled up there. They got him stopped. Good job there by Kyler Nance, the middle linebacker. He read that one beautifully. Got it stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Bring up 4th down for the Patriots now. On the other side of the 50, you think they go for it, Wyatt?
Yeah. I mean, you have to. There's no...
I don't know. It's a 2-score game, and at the end of the first quarter, they're going to punt.
What?
It's not Madden.
Well, it's Lamar.
Yeah, they are within 5 yards of the 50, but you got them a 2-score game here in the first quarter. Get some field position. Snap to the punter. Puts the foot to it. End over end kick towards the Lamar side. Going to hit and take an East Newton roll. And it's nearing the goal line. See if they get it stopped.
Jeez.
And they get it stopped, pinned at the 1-yard line. That's enough for a USA Mortgage defensive stop, but the Lamar Tigers have got a 99 yards ahead of them to the end zone. Just 3 seconds left here to the end of the first quarter. And that's why you punt. Field position. Give your defense something to work with. See what Coach Beshore does. See if they come out in that wishbone heavy formation. I did get confirmation after Big Mike said he didn't know what that formation was called. They just call it bone.
Gotcha.
Coach Jeff Beshore let me know about that. Tigers going to break the huddle. Bone formation. Beshore under center. Snap to Beshore, straight ahead with it. Tigers trying to get a push. Looks like they move him out a couple yards from the goal line there, maybe up near the 5-yard line. That'll bring it into the first quarter. Lamar Tigers lead 14-0 here at East Newton High School in Week 9. We'll take a 1 minute break, and be right back. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Hi, I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage. We are one of the leading mortgage lenders in the state of Missouri, giving us the capabilities to help you out, whether if you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned homeowner. Don't hesitate to contact me for your mortgage financing needs. I can be reached at 417-214-9119. I look forward to hearing from you. Nathan Mayberry, NMLS number 256722. DAS Acquisitions Company, LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS number 227262. Equal housing lender. Additional terms and conditions apply. Toll free at 888-250-6522. For license information, go to www.usa-mortgage.com. Go Tigers!
Welcome back to East Newton High School. Nate Eady and Wyatt Hall bringing you this Week 9 matchup. Tigers start the second quarter, 2nd and 7 from their own 4-yard line. Back to the bone formation. Snap to Beshore, sweeping to the right. Keeping it himself. He's across the 10, up to the 15, to the 20, to the 30, to the 40-yard line, up to the 50-yard line, and going to be brought down hard there, just in the East Newton territory. Nice run there by Joel. Usually doesn't get caught. Give credit to the safety from East Newton taking the good route and saving the touchdown there. I'm going to say he actually stepped out of bounds at the Lamar 47. Good run for Joel there. It's that 44-yard run.
Well, I thought
43-yard.
I thought it was a 50, but never mind.
Yeah. Tigers get Stevens Automotive first down, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation, one back in the backfield with Joel. Snaps to him straight ahead with it's Austin Wilkerson. He's digging, gets across the 50 up to the 47, brought down there. Gain of, what's that?
5, 6.
5 or 6 on the play there.
Give him a healthy 6.
There you go.
I think that's fine.
Yeah. Be 2nd and 5. No, 2nd forward. It was a 6-yard gain. You're right. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Riley Heckett in the far receiver. Beshore going to throw now, going up the Tiger sideline to Riley Heckett, and he's behind the defender, catches it at the 10 and walks into the end zone. Good route there by Riley Heckett, just burning him down the sideline. Joel put it on the money again. Joel in that passing game tonight has been pretty deadly. It's enough for another Gearheads Garage touchdown, 48-yard pitch and catch. Tigers lead now 20-0. Carthage Ag service extra point by Jose Juarez coming up. Ty Wilhite to hold. Snaps down, kicks up, and it is good. Lamar Tigers lead 21-0. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. Listen to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Some things in life you can just rely on, like the comfy fit of a favorite pair of jeans and the tried and true performance of a new home comfort system from Ruud. So here's to reliability built into everything we do. Rely on Ruud.
Get reliable year-round comfort with the new HVAC system installed by the pros at Jones Plumbing, Heat, and Air, the local team you can rely on because the best is not too good for you. Give them a call at 682-2780 and find them fast in names and numbers.
Welcome back to East Newton High School. Nate Eady and Wyatt Hall bringing you this one. Talking on the break there, Wyatt, Riley doesn't usually get that route, but did a good job with it, just getting in behind the defender, and Joel putting a good ball on him. Now for the Lamar Bank and Trust kickoff, going to be Jose Juarez this time. Back to receive for the Patriots is number 6, Riley Downham. Juarez looking over the kick team, approaching the football now, puts the foot to it right down the middle. Going to be fielded at the 10-yard line. He's coming to the East Newton side, gets across the 20 up to the 25 and going to be pushed out of bounds there at about the 30, looks like. Now they're going to give it to him to the 31. Good job by the kick coverage. Looked like Downham had some head of steam going. Tiger kick coverage got it shut down. Be 1st and 10 for the Patriots from their own 31. Shotgun formation, one receiver split to the left now. One back in the backfield with him. Takes the snap. Going to go straight ahead with it. He's bottled up this time. Gets across the 30, nearing the line of scrimmage at the 31 and going to be shoved back. Looks like they're going to give him a gain of a yard. Says forward progress stop there at the, I'll give him a gain of 2.
I feel like they've been really lenient with the yardage.
With the spot?
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever.
You're saying they're getting some hometown treatment? Be 2nd and 8 now, 10:30 left in the first half. Tigers up 21-0. One receiver to the left. Snap to the quarterback. Going to hand off around the left side. Gets across the 30 up to the 35 and going to be hit hard there by Joel Beshore and Cameron Sturgill.
I'll say this. Whenever they get hit, they're falling forward though.
Yep. Do a good job with their pad level. Keeping it low. Going to get brought down at the, mark him at the 37. Bring up a 3rd and 4 now. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 4. 9:55 left in the first half. Patriots going to huddle up and talk about it on 3rd down here. Breaks the huddle. Going to go one receiver left. Shotgun formation. Looks like Shane Rollins, the quarterback. Takes the snap. Hands off around the right side. He's trying to get up the middle with it. Going to go fall forward up near the 40-yard line. Be a gain of 3 on the play. Put them in another 4th and short. Now, you going to punt it or are you going to go for it?
I'm going for it.
Yeah.
The analytics say go for it.
Big word out of Wyatt. Michael even gave you the eyes on that one.
I watch a lot of NFL.
Patriot fans wanting them to call a play here. They're going to talk. They're talking about it on 4th down.
I think they're going to call timeout here.
Yeah, they got 5 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to have to. Timeout for the Patriots. We'll take it with them. 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air would like to wish the Tigers coaches and all involved with the program a great season. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air has been serving the needs of the people in the area for years. With a trained staff of technicians, they can do the job big or small. Whether it's plumbing, heating, or air, they get the job done right the first time and at a price that's hard to beat. The staff and management, always a proud supporter of Lamar Tigers athletics and the entire school. Don't forget to schedule your appointment to get your system checked out before it begins to have problems. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air, located at 400 West 12th Street in Lamar. Give them a call today at 417-682-3797.
Welcome back to East Newton High School here at Johnston Field. Nate Eady and Wyatt Hall bringing you this one. Got Tigers leading 21-0 if you're just joining us. 8:53 left in the first half here. And the Patriots are facing a 4th and 1. Tiger defensive line going to have to get on the other side of that line of scrimmage and get a stop here maybe. Patriots come off the sideline. Looks like they're going to go. One receiver left, shotgun formation. Rollins as the quarterback here. Takes the snap, straight ahead with it. Gets across the 40, cuts back at the 45, gets across the 50. Foot chase across the 40, up to the 35, to the 30. Stiff arm on Mason Gastel. Mason Gastel finally gets him brought down at the 15-yard line. Big carry there for Rollins. Shane Rollins with a big run. Wyatt, he got past that second level, and I mean, he hit the gas. Big run. Patriots now threatening in Tiger territory. Going to actually mark him out at the 13-yard line. Rollins coming back out on the field, gets the call from the sideline. Big carry there. Tiger defense going to have to stiffen up here. Shotgun formation, one receiver to the right, one back in the backfield with Rollins. Takes the snap, straight ahead with it. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and going to be slammed to the ground there by Tucker Torbeck. Big hit there by Tucker Torbeck on the tailback. Number 21, Nathan Evie. Okay. Bring up 2nd and 9 now, give him a gain of a yard on the play. Don't see Tucker Torbeck playing on that defensive line very often. Ryan Davis subs in for him now. Patriots taking a little bit of time to get this one called. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers right. Snap to the quarterback, rolling right, looking to throw. He's under pressure by Trace. He's going to be hit. Trace Wilhite spins him to the ground. He tries to throw it, and it's an interception by Cameron Sturgill. Other way with it. He's across the 50, up to the 45, to the 40. Foot chase up to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown. Pick 6 for the Lamar Tigers. Rollins just trying to make a play there and tries to throw it as Wilhite's spinning him to the ground, and Cameron Sturgill was right there for it. Gets a pick 6 to the house. What's that, 67 yards?
That looked a lot like Patrick Mahomes last week when he was going down and just chucked it up.
Yep.
Don't try to be a hero.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to take the sack. That's a USA Mortgage defensive stop and a Gearheads Garage touchdown all in one.
They're not wearing capes, Nate.
That's right. Carthage Ag service extra point coming up for Jose Juarez. Snaps down, kicks up, and it is good. Lamar Tigers lead 28-0. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back just in 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust, your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, let Community National Bank and Trust keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Visit mybankcnb.com for a location near you.
Welcome back to East Newton High School. Lamar Tigers lead 28-0 off the pick 6 by Cameron Sturgill. What do you take that one?
Well, wasn't the ball on the 13?
Yeah.
So that's an 87.
87-yarder. Nice. Whew. Michael, we was talking about it there on the break, giving old Rick Johnson a shout-out. And we text him. He always encourages Wyatt and I. Told him we'd try to get him some entertainment there. So how about an 87-yard pick 6, Ricky? We'll take that one. Jose Juarez for the LBT kickoff. Puts the foot to it. High kick. Going all the way down to the East Newton 8. He's going to come back to the East Newton sideline. Gets across the 15. Puts a move on at the 20. Stiff arms a guy in the coverage. Is caught up with him, and he's going to be brought down at the 24. Good job there by the kick coverage. That was number 24 on the return for the Patriots. Yeah, good luck.
I'll let
you
good
try.
With words.
Zong.
Zong.
Sure.
Maybe the X is silent. It's just Ong.
Ong, yeah. Maybe. He had some fancy footwork there at the 20, but it slowed him down enough for the kick coverage to catch up, and they got him down at the 24-yard line. Patriots going to break the huddle, 1st and 10 from their own 24, as I mentioned, shotgun formation. Rollins, the quarterback, motion to the right, snap to the quarterback. He's going to go straight ahead with it. Tries to get under there and going to be brought down, 1-yard gain. Look like Matthew Nance on the tackle. Was talking to last week, got to interview all the seniors after the game, and that's always fun. One of my favorite nights of the year. Get to talk to those guys and get some insight of what they think. And Matthew's got his younger brother out there at middle linebacker. I don't say little because Matthew's smaller than Kyler, but got his little brother out there playing middle linebacker with him, kind of special. Snap to the quarterback, straight ahead with it. Gets across the line of scrimmage. He's going to be drilled by Matthew Nance, early runner for Mother Tucker's hit of the game. Looked like Kyler had him stood up, and Matthew come in and cleaned him up.
I feel like every time we tackle him, it's no gain, but somehow
Sure.
they got 5 yards left to go.
Sure, he's up to the 29-yard line. Bring up a 3rd and 6. Big hit, yeah, going back to Kyler and Matthew. Somebody just told Matthew, I never got to share a field with my brother, even though he's your little brother, sometimes kind of a pest. Maybe that's a special thing to get to do. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 6 now. Snap to the quarterback, hands off around the left side, gets across the 30 up to the 35 and spin to the ground. Looks like he's going to be near the sticks there. See what they say about it. Yeah, they're going to say first down for the Patriots. Got to give it to these skill position players for East Newton, Wyatt. They are running hard tonight.
They are.
Pad level is always low and going forward with it. And that's how I always like watching Marcus Allen run. You probably remember him, but
hey, he played for the Raiders and Chiefs.
Yep.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Snap to the quarterback looking to throw. Slant route over the middle. It's going to be broke up there by Mason Gastel. Good coverage there by Mason Gastel, as Wyatt said. First down, Patriots tried to throw again there, and that's I think if you're going to try to throw against this pass rush from the Tigers, you do have to
get
quick routes. Yep.
Out route slants.
Slant is the hardest route to cover as a DB. You're risking a pass interference every play, and getting beat if you're a step late or anything. 2nd 10, snap to the quarterback, keeps it to the right. Going to get across the line of scrimmage up to the 37-yard line, looks like. Gain a 3 there, 4 there. Shane Rollins on the carry, the quarterback. Was Ty Bowman at the start of the game, but they got him down here on the sideline on the medic table getting a leg taped up or something. He's been out the last 2 series. Rollins handling it for him. He had the big carry on that last series. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 6, 5:05 left in the first half. Rollins looking to throw. He throws over the middle. It's going to be tipped. Almost interception there by Matthew Nance.
Matthew drops that pick, and then Tyler throws his hands up like, what the heck, dude?
Kyler, yeah.
Yeah, Kyler, sorry.
Get to see the brotherly fight maybe out there. I think Cameron Sturgill actually messed it up for him because he come underneath it first and got a hand on it.
Oh, okay.
Bring up a 4th down. There comes Bowman out on the field to punt. Back to return for the Tigers is number 1, Ian Googie. He's got a hurt leg, and he's coming out there to punt. Snap to him, puts the foot to it, end-over-end kick. Going to be short. Fielded by Googie, but he drops the football, and the Patriots get on it at the 40. That end-over-end kick, that is hard to field, Wyatt, and I was shocked that he actually tried that, but he's going to get told. Googie's just a sophomore.
Yeah, no, it'll be all right.
Trying to make a play, but he's going to get talked to whenever he's taking his time to get to that sideline because that's one you just go ahead and get away. First off, it was a low kick, and then end-over-end hit in front of him. Kid just trying to make a play, but that's where that experience plays off, and just couldn't get a hand on it. Dropped the punt, and the Patriots get back on it. 1st and 10 from the Tiger 40. Shotgun formation, takes the snap, rolling right, looking to throw. Under pressure, throws underneath, and it's going to fall just short.
That ball looked
incomplete.
Weird coming out of his hands.
I think Tyson Williams actually maybe got a hand on it. Tyson or Matthew, somebody. Rollins not their typical quarterback. Bowman did come out to punt that one time, but hasn't been back out onto the field. Patriots in a 2nd and 10 now. Shotgun formation for Rollins. One back in the backfield with him. Takes the snap. Straight ahead with it. Going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. Good job. Looked like Matthew Nance. There's going to be a flag on the play. A little retaliation by the Patriots at the end of the play. They're going to get a personal foul on the Patriots. That'll back them up.
That's just undisciplined.
Yeah, you know, frustrated. You're frustrated. You're down 4 touchdowns here, and you're fighting for everything you got. There's been blips of hope for the Patriots. Just a little bit of frustration there. Looked like an offensive lineman, one of Lamar's defensive tackles, on the ground on his back and give him a little extra shove or something. That'll back him up 15 all the way to the East Newton 45. They'll be second and a mile from there. Be second and 25. 4:13 left here in the first half. Lamar Tigers up 28-0. I'd like to see the Tigers get the ball back and maybe get another score and put that turbo clock on for the second half. Shotgun formation for Rollins. Takes the snap, hands off around the right side. Gets across the 45 up to the 47-yard line. And gets brought down there. Nathan Evie on the carry. Bring up 4th down now. No, I think they got that wrong, Wyatt.
What?
That was 3rd down. They had it wrong up on the board. It's 4th down now. Patriots going to punt here. Googie back to receive. High snap over the punter's head. Goes all the way back to the Patriot 20-yard line. He's going to try to run with it. He's going to be hit and dropped. Fumbles the ball. Cameron Sturgill picks it up, goes the other way with it, and it's going to be blown dead at the Patriot 24-yard line. So just salt to an open wound for the Patriots.
That punter, he picked it up. He should have punted it right when he got it and then tried to punt it when we got to him.
Yeah, he might have been a little worried whenever he got to it. The coverage was getting to him in a hurry, but that's a USA Mortgage defensive stop for that Tiger defense. Tigers going to start 1st and 10 from the Patriot 23. Yeah, they lost a down there on that.
Yeah, you don't get to keep it down on a personal foul.
Yep. 1st and 10, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Beshore takes the snap, hands off around the left side to Matthew Nance. Gets across the 20, up to the 15-yard line, to the 10, to the 5, driving ahead. Gets into the end zone, touchdown Lamar Tigers. Nice run there by Matthew Nance. Senior gets into the end zone.
23 yards, Nate.
Tiger offensive line got that one blocked up real good. I seen looked like Stetson Wiss out there in front. Got the edge sealed for Matthew. He gets into the end zone for a Gearheads Garage touchdown. Jose Juarez for the Carthage Ag extra point. Snaps down, kicks up, right down the middle, and Lamar Tigers lead 35-0. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Baldwin Auto Repair has the equipment and experience to check your car out before that little thing becomes a big one. They can fix whatever problem your vehicle is having quickly and with rates that are hard to beat. For whatever is ailing your pride and joy, call Zach at Baldwin Auto Repair, 417-681-0848.
Back to East Newton High School. Nate Eady and Wyatt Hall bringing you this one. Lamar Tigers lead 35-0 off the 23-yard touchdown run by senior Matthew Nance. 3:10 left here in the first half. Jose Juarez for the Lamar Bank and Trust kickoff. Jose approaching the football now. Puts the foot to it. Nice kick right down the middle. Going to be fielded at the 10-yard line. Stumbles, gets across the 15, up to the 20, to the 25, and going to be brought down there. Another good job by the kick coverage team. Looked like Trace Woldridge on the tackle. The kick coverage team has had their moments, Wyatt, where they've got a couple taken to the house on them, but
you know, it's really shocking that we haven't had a kickoff return for a touchdown, and we've had several against our team.
Yeah.
You know, that's not a usual occurrence for Lamar Tigers.
Sure. That's a credit to the defense. don't get an opportunity to return very many.
Yeah.
1st and 10 now for the Patriots. Snap to Rollins. Hands off around the left side to Evie. He's going to be hit and brought down at the 30-yard line. Gain of a couple there on the play by Nathan Evie.
Man, I feel like we've been on defense this whole quarter.
Yeah. You get a pick 6 and
one play touchdown.
And one play touchdown and a big pass to Riley Heckaden down the sideline. That one was a quick strike. Defense is doing a good job, though. Be 2nd and 8 now from the Patriot 30-yard line. 2:27 left in the first half. Shotgun formation, takes the snap. Hands off around the left side now this time. Going to be hit at the 34-yard line and brought down there. That was number 10, freshman Zayden Ferguson. Freshman on the carry there for the Patriots. Clock's going to get down to 2 minutes now, bring up 3rd down and 3 from the Patriot 35. Rourke Dillon back in at defensive tackle. Patriots break the huddle. Shotgun formation, one back in the backfield. Snap to Rollins, hands off to him around the left side. He's being hit in the backfield there by Kyler Nance. Maybe a loss of a yard on the play. Kyler read that one good from that middle linebacker spot and got her shut down. Number 10, Zayden Ferguson again, the freshman on the carry. Patriots going to punt now on 4th. The guy over there holding the down marker is kind of hosing us. He hadn't changed it from 2nd down. He was still living on 2nd down. 4th and 3. Googie back to return. He's getting coached up now from the sideline. Snap to him, puts the foot to it, end over end kick. Going to hit in front of Googie, and he's going to field it, cuts back. Coverage catching up with him. He's going to be brought down at the Patriot 38-yard line, or excuse me, Tiger 38-yard line. He still fielded one off the hop there.
Got to get his confidence back.
That's right. Tigers, another USA Mortgage defensive stop. Call Nate Mayberry for all your mortgage needs, 417-214-9119. And the shutout victory last week over Seneca. Seemed like we had a lot of those USA Mortgage defensive stops, and it's no different here tonight. Got a pick 6 on one. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10. Snap to Beshore, hands off around the right side to Wilkerson. He's across the 40, up to the 45, cuts back near the 50, dragging a couple Patriots with him to the sideline. He's going to be thrown out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 43 seconds left here in the first half. Wilkerson, good carry, enough for a Stevens Automotive 1st down. Tigers keep the drive going like Stevens Automotive keeps your car rolling. See if the Tigers put one more in the end zone here before the end of the half. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Googie in the slot. Snap to Beshore, looking to throw. Goes over the middle to Mason Gastelby. He's hit as he thrown, overthrows him, incomplete. That could have been picked if they're paying attention back there in that secondary. Mason didn't even go up for that one. Too high for him even.
Well, I think he thought he was covered.
Yeah.
So he's maybe thinking, oh, better play some defense.
Yeah. Bring up 2nd down now for the Tigers. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Beshore looking over the defense, puts Googie in motion to the left. Snap to Beshore, hands off around the right side to Wilkerson. Across the 45, up to the 30. Gets knocked out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Good carry there for Austin Wilkerson for another Stevens Automotive 1st down. Got popped out of bounds, 20 seconds left now, and that'll stop the clock.
So does the clock stop? Oh, turbo doesn't happen until the next half.
Second half, yep. Tigers got a 1st and 10 here from the Patriot 30-yard line. Going to go 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Far wide right receivers, Riley Heckaden. Snap to Beshore. Hands off around the left side to Trace Wilhite. Gets across the 30 up to the 25, lowers his head, and gets brought down at the 23-yard line. Clock still moving. That'll probably bring it into the half here for the Lamar Tigers.
It does.
No. That'll be the end of the first half, and the Lamar Tigers lead 35-0 over the East Newton Patriots. Take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back with the Jones Plumbing and Heating halftime show. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
The management staff and all employees of Redneck Outdoors, one of the Barton County area's largest employers, would like to wish the Barton County area teams a great year. Redneck Outdoors is always a supporter of area student athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and the entire school system. It takes a lot to create a winning team, and Redneck Outdoors would like to recognize everyone involved. Redneck is always looking for qualified applicants for employment and is proud to support the Barton County area's workforce. Redneck offers competitive wages, health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated, proud to be a part of Barton County. Redneck is an equal opportunity employer.
Farming is a competitive business, which is why four-state farmers entrust their grain handling to Brandt, like Brandt's new swing-away augers that deliver up to 22% more grain capacity, the fastest in the industry, saving precious time when you need it the most. Their full line of augers, belts, carts, and backs gets the job done every time. So if you're looking for an advantage at harvest time, get yourself some worry-free performance from Brandt and lead the field. Visit Seed and Farm in Lamar or call 417-682-6465 today.
Every patient, every time. At Vision Solutions, we take pride in providing excellent eye care. Functional and trendy frames, the best in lens technology, specialty clinics for dry eye, macular degeneration, glaucoma, and more. We are sure to have exactly what you need at Vision Solutions.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Welcome back to East Newton High School. Nate Eady and Wyatt Hall bringing you this one. This is the Jones Plumbing and Heating halftime show. Be sure to call them for all your heating and air conditioning needs, 682-2780, your local Rude dealer. Pretty good first half for the Lamar Tigers, leading 35-0 here over the East Newton Patriots in this Week 9 matchup. Got that?
Got it.
There you go. Wyatt, pretty good first half for the Lamar Tigers. Both sides of the ball got a pick six on defense and kind of doing whatever they want offensively.
You know, we got these picks last week too, and you know, a lot of times we don't let them get anything, and then we don't make the interceptions. But you know, today we've allowed some yardage actually. I haven't counted up our stats totally, but they have 23 attempts on 116 yards rushing.
Nice.
And the East Newton team.
Yeah. Yeah, and Rollins set up that big one. What did he get, 60?
He got 45.
45-yard run.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know, they're averaging over 5 yards per carry, and that doesn't usually happen against our team.
Sure, and Shane Rollins not the normal quarterback. Ty Bowman started out for the Patriots, and he's been on the sideline pretty much that whole first half. But back to the Lamar Tigers on offense, showing an air attack early there on that first drive, second play of the game, in fact, and threw it to Trace down to the 18-yard line, and then give it to him on the next play on a run and scored. Matthew Nance getting in on the rushing game, scoring on the ground for the Tigers as well. And Riley Heckinen finally gets a streaker out down the Lamar sideline and burns him. 48-yard touchdown pass there. So I'll let you keep tallying that up. But
I'm ready when you are.
Okay, go ahead with it.
So Joel has 6 carries for 103 yards, and then Trace has 3 carries for 35 yards. Austin has 3 carries for 38 yards, and then Ian has 2 carries for 14 yards, and then Matthew Nance has 1 carry for 23 yards, and that tallies up to be 213 rushing yards.
So what do they got through the air, do you know?
Yep, they have 98 yards passing through the air.
Nice.
So, I mean, that's...
And a touchdown pass on one.
And a touchdown pass.
Mason just about got in the end zone.
Yeah.
Down there, but got called back on a hold.
Yep.
That set up Joel's big long run.
Yeah, if you say that we have 96 yards passing and not Mason in there, I would say you're lying.
Yeah, Mason does a pretty good job. He has caught one over the middle.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Caught one over the middle down to about the 15-yard line or something. I don't remember who scored on that next one. It doesn't matter. But, yeah, Tigers doing a good job pretty well all facets of the game. Started out a little slow. The Patriots were hitting them for 4 and 5 yards a carry. So second quarter, Tiger defensive line stepped up and finally got that shut down.
Yeah, I mean, we've allowed some plays, but we've, stuck with it, and they haven't, got down to the goal line. I mean, they got to the 13 at one time, and then we made a big play. I think that says something about our defense of, bend, don't break, that mentality, and, I think it's a big deal because we're gonna face adversity, and we're gonna face more adversity than we've faced so far.
Sure, absolutely. As you're getting ready going into the winter go home time of the year, and see if the Tigers can cap this one off on a good note, like we were saying in the pregame. But I say, really, the East Newton, they've had moments where they could get back in this game coming off that Rollins big run, and then they turn around, try to pass one, and Trace Wilhite gets him wrapped up, spinning him to the ground, and Rollins trying to make a play. Throws a pick 6 to Cameron Sturgill.
And, our expectations for Lamar football is so high. So, even the coaches hold them to even higher expectations. So, they're going into that locker room, and Wilkes, I bet he's not too happy.
Sure.
100. I think that's the most rushing yards we've allowed in a half this season.
Absolutely. So, Tigers defense still pitching the shutout here. But they've got down in our territory a couple times, and that bend but don't break, like you said.
And it's not that. I mean, it's a big deal, but I think I'd rather them, drive down the field and just show what our boys can still do when they face adversity.
Sure.
It's just going to be a huge deal when we play a really good team.
Yep.
And because we will get drove on a couple of times in the playoffs.
Sure.
And when it's a big deal, we'll step up because we've done it before.
Sure. And you get into the games, those like state championship game was 6-3 last year. Or,
yeah.
A couple of years ago at Lutheran North. On a 7-6 win, and a block kick was the difference in the game. That's just a back and forth battle, and you got to have the stamina to be able to do that. So, but Tigers playing pretty good right here in this Week 9 matchup in the first half. Take another 3-minute break, and be right back with the rest of the Jones Plumbing and Heating halftime show. Listen to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air would like to wish the Tigers coaches and all involved with the program a great season. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air has been serving the needs of the people in the area for years. With a trained staff of technicians, they can do the job big or small. Whether it's plumbing, heating, or air, they get the job done right the first time and at a price that's hard to beat. The staff and management, always a proud supporter of Lamar Tigers athletics and the entire school. Don't forget to schedule your appointment to get your system checked out before it begins to have problems. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air, located at 400 West 12th Street in Lamar. Give them a call today at 417-682-3797.
At Runyon CPA, they're not just your ordinary CPA firm. They're your partners in success. Being a tax CPA isn't just about crunching numbers. It's about going beyond what you expect. At Runyon CPA, they personally handle each client, treating you with honesty and respect. They will provide you with all the options so you can decide how to move forward in growing and managing your farm or small business. Check them out at runyoncpa.com or facebook.com/runyoncpa. Call or text to secure your tax appointment for this coming season right now, 417-682-1592. Now that the sun is getting hotter, you need to stay cooler. Shady's Tint and Detail can help you do just that. Auto, residential, or commercial window tinting is a specialty of Shady's. They also do auto glass repair and replacement, plus spray-in bed liners. Stop in and see the new location across from Clements Plumbing and Heating on 12th Street in Lamar. Call 417-392-9200 to schedule your appointment. Stay cooler and protect your investment.
A winning team takes dedication, motivation, and inspiration to achieve their goals. Parks Mechanical and Excavation want to wish the Tigers and all area teams great success. Parks Mechanical and Excavation takes the same approach with every customer. Services that they specialize in are plumbing, heating and air conditioning, basic and advanced septic tank systems, dump truck service, roll-off dumpster rentals, skid steer service, demolition and backflow preventer installation and certification. Get the job done right. Call Dalton Parks at 417-682-3042.
Is your car running rough? Maybe it needs some TLC from Gearhead. Gearhead's Garage is conveniently located at 705 East 12th Street in Lamar and offer full automotive repair services, including repairs from rear ends to front ends.
Welcome back to East Newton High School. Lamar Tigers lead here in this Jones Plumbing and Heating halftime show, 35-0 over the East Newton Patriots. Got Michael going to come on the air here, let him get his headset on. Going to talk about Michael going into the playoffs. Tell the folks how they can watch this live stream going into districts.
Yeah, so it'll be a lot different than what we've been doing all year, and no different than years past, or at least the last couple. But of course, we do have a bye next week, but in 2 weeks we won't be able to stream on YouTube anymore like we have all season. We will be streaming to Misha.tv, and that's MSHSAA, I think that's right. It's Missouri Athletics Association, Misha.tv, and what we'll do is we have to send the stream to them. It is a paid service, so if you're getting on there, we'll share that link out on the school's pages, in the days leading up to the games. But then you'll get on there and just make sure when you look, and this happened to me a couple years ago, when you pick, a lot of times there's two broadcasts. There's the home or there's ours and the other teams, home and away, whatever it's going to be. If you pick the wrong one, then you might get the visiting radio covering it. And I had to do that, and it cost me $10 to go back out and then pick the right one. So just double check that. But it will be on Misha.tv.
Sure. And the folks, are they going to have to pay going from the very start of that, or is that, when do they start the pay thing? Is it start districts week 1?
It does start districts week 1. Of course, we do have the bye. But, yeah, if you're going to watch any other streams of our district, especially if you're wanting to check those out, unfortunately it is a $10 per night or event fee for that.
For your whatever device you're going to watch it on.
Correct, yep.
Okay, so if you fire up the iPad in one room and you got it on through your smart TV in the other or something, you're paying $10 per device.
Yeah, I will have to double check. I think you do make a login. I believe you can make a login on Misha TV where you can buy a session. I'll have to double check that, and if I find that information, I will share that out on some of the schools' pages or ask if they can. But yeah, I believe you're right. As of right now, if you fire it up on the iPad, you're not, unless you can throw it to your TV from there. If you get out of that, you're going to have to pay again to get back into that.
Sure. Awesome. Well, we appreciate you explaining that. So Misha.tv.
That was much easier than texting it to you.
That was a lot easier than texting
I'll
to
give
me.
it back to Wyatt.
All right. Thank you. Pass it over here to Wyatt. Good stuff. If anybody did that last year, kind of do it the same way. You just won't be logging in through the YouTube deal. So go to that Misha TV. Michael said they'll have the links up all over the place. People can find it pretty easy. I know I'm not technologically sound, so if I was sitting at home, I would have a heck of a time trying to find that. But unfortunately for everybody, I'm going to be sitting up here with you, and
it's a bummer.
We're going to get to call this game. So, but going back to this game here, Wyatt, Tigers got her in hand. That time of the week, where we put Grandma Joyce? You know what? For the first time in 4 years, I'm going to let you just pick it. You just pick right where you want to put her. Had her baking pies one game. You think it's in hand enough where she bakes pies again?
Okay, I'm going to put it here. Not that they're playing bad, but I'm going to put it on the defensive line.
Defensive line.
Because I think
they've been subbing in and out of there a little bit. I seen Tucker Torbeck in there. And Ryan Davis, and of course, Rourke Dillon. Big Mike still handling it the whole time. Maybe give Mike a chance to go to the sideline and get a break.
Yeah.
Put Grandma Joyce in there. Back to the defensive line for Grandma Joyce.
Yep. I mean, they haven't been playing bad or anything, but they have had some movement on them.
Nobody gets their pad level lower than Grandma Joyce. So the Patriots aren't going to fall forward for that extra yard or two. She'll get it stuffed up. So week 9 for Grandma Joyce on the defensive line. I like it.
Appreciate you giving me that honor.
Yep, there you go. Something to talk about real quick, and got a text message from him. He's the guy that's, since the first year I did this, always made me at ease when we do those post-game interviews. But Thad Lundeen, I want everybody to say a prayer out there for the Lundeen family. He is doing okay, but Hunter had an accident last night, missing Hunter on the extra point holds there for Jose Juarez tonight. So if they're watching or listening, give a shout out to them, and hopefully Hunter gets to Hill real quick and get back out here with us. He did. Coach Lundeen did tell me that Hunter's going to get to go. Hopefully, get to go home tomorrow. And but all in all, doing pretty good for the situation. But keep your thoughts and prayers with the Lundeen family. So we won't have Coach Lundeen up here tonight in the post game. It's something I'll miss. But like I say, family is important, and definitely Coach Lundeen is a part of this Lamar family more than anybody. He's been here longer than anybody on this coaching staff, and I can't imagine emotions they go through with something like that. But thoughts and prayers out to them, and we'll hopefully have them back next week with us.
Absolutely.
So got about 4 minutes left here on the clock. Let's take a 3-minute break. 3-minute break, and we'll be right back with the Jones Plumbing and Heating halftime show. You listen to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Explore your career possibilities at Cox Health. As one of Southwest Missouri's choice employers, we keep these traditions alive by continually investing in the technology, resources, and people that make us the region's healthcare leader. If you're ready to explore the possibilities of a Cox Health career, we'd love to meet you. Life-changing careers happen here. Call 417-269-5627 or go to coxhealth.com/careers.
Show your school spirit every time you pull out your wallet. Get a School Pride debit card from Lamar Bank and Trust. Whether you're a Lamar Tiger, a Golden City Eagle, or a Liberal Bulldog, we can print your team colors right on your card. Every time you complete a signature-based transaction, LBT will give 5 cents back to your school. May not sound like much, but over a year, it sure adds up. Stop by or visit lbt.com to learn more. LBT, a better way to bank. Member FDIC. McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be a supporter of all area students and athletes and would like to wish the Lamar Tigers congratulations and continued success throughout the season. McDonald's of Lamar is now under new owners. Shane and Kara Campbell are proud to be members of the Lamar community. Whether you dine in or drive through, they strive to give you the best and most courteous service around. McDonald's of Lamar. Make them your first stop before each game and check out their full menu of great food, drinks, coffee, and ice cream. McDonald's of Lamar, proudly supporting the Lamar Tigers.
Do you want real pizza made fresh with homemade dough and sauce with all the ingredients? Go to Mother Tucker's Pizza. Your perfect pizza is waiting, and they have curbside delivery, dine in, a daily buffet, fresh daily salad, or you can try nachos, wings, mushrooms, and toasted right out of the oven sandwiches. Mother Tucker's Pizza has 12 specialty pizzas, or they can custom make yours. They also have a huge patio to hang out with friends and family. Come on by before the game. Mother Tucker's Pizza, the pizza you've been waiting on. Next to the golf course in Lamar. Call ahead, 681-0855. When the Tigers take the field, it's all good. It's football season, and everyone at Vintage Chaos wants to wish the Tigers another great season. At Vintage Chaos, you'll find everything from primitives, live edge tables, handmade items created in Missouri, collectible figurines, signs, and pillows, and items are always changing, like new arrivals like Myra bags, and even homemade Lamar Tigers signs and XL football aprons by local artists, and the perfect sign for the season. Vintage Chaos next to Dairy Queen in the Strip Center, 417-682-4770. The shop that is just full of surprises. Windows.
Does your car shake, rattle, and roll? Barely? Then it's time to see the auto specialist at Stevens Automotive. At Stevens, they have the experience to diagnose your car and get it back to running smooth the way it should be. At Stevens Automotive, they can handle engine repairs, transmissions, brakes, oil changes, air conditioning, you name it, they fixed it. Stevens can get you back on the road with a smile on your face and money left in your pocket. Stop by and have Gary take care of all your automotive needs and grab a cup of coffee. 300 West 12th Street in Lamar, or call 682-3371. Have a great year, Tigers, from Stevens Automotive.
Welcome back to East Newton High School. Nate Eady and Wyatt Hall bringing you this one. Wyatt's on a bathroom break right now, so I'll just handle it by myself here. Tigers recap the first half. Tigers got one big pass touchdown through the air and a pile of yards on the, what Wyatt say, 200 and some yards on the ground in that first half. But the story for me is this Tiger defense got a pick six and pitching a shutout here again for maybe the second week in a row. Got that shutout last week against Seneca. Had a little moment there, had to think about it. But we got minute 25 here to second half kickoff. Let's take another 30-second break and be right back. Listen to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Baldwin Auto Repair has the equipment and experience to check your car out before that little thing becomes a big one. They can fix whatever problem your vehicle is having quickly and with rates that are hard to beat. For whatever is ailing your pride and joy, call Zach at Baldwin Auto Repair, 417-681-0848.
For license information, go to www.usa-mortgage.com. Go Tigers.
Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Baldwin Auto Repair has the equipment and experience to check your car out before that little thing becomes a big one. They can fix whatever problem your vehicle is having quickly and with rates that are hard to beat. For whatever is ailing your pride and joy, call Zach at Baldwin Auto Repair, 417-681-0848.
Welcome back to East Newton High School. That'll conclude the Jones Plumbing and Heating halftime show. Tigers elected to receive off the coin toss, so they're going to kick off here to start the second half. Jose Juarez approaching the football. Puts the foot to it, high kick, angling towards the East Newton sideline. Going to be fielded at the 15, crossing the 20, up to the 25, to the 30, up to the 35, cuts back at the 40, gets across the 40, up to the 44-yard line, and finally brought down there. Brought down there by, who was it?
Oh.
Looked like number 35, Alex Livingston on the tackle. Tiger starting defense going to start this second half out here. Patriots going to start 1st and 10 from their own 44. Shotgun formation for Rollins. One receiver to the left, one back in the backfield with him's Evie. Snap to Rollins, hands off to Evie around the right side, runs into his own man. He's going to be hit in the backfield and wrapped up and drove back. And they'll blow the forward progress dead there at the 43-yard line, loss of a yard on the play. What you looking for, bud?
I got it.
Stat book. Got to have it.
The analytics part.
Yeah. Bring up 2nd and 11 for the Patriots. Rollins getting the call from the sideline. He's going to run it in. Shotgun formation, one receiver to the left, one back in the backfield, same set. Snap to Rollins. Hands off to Evie around the right side. He's bottled up again and going to be hit for a loss. Brought down another loss of a yard there on the play. Put him in a 3rd and 12 now.
You know, before those 2 tackles for losses, we haven't had one this whole game.
Yeah.
That's the first 2.
They're getting it, maybe a little adjustment there at halftime, getting it bottled up in the backfield. Now they're going to spot it back to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 11. Generous. Shotgun formation, one receiver to the left, one back in the backfield. Snap to Rollins, hands off around the right side. He's going to get to the line of scrimmage, bounces it to the outside. Tigers giving chase, going to get it shut down at about the 48-yard line. That'll bring up 4th. Patriots looking like they're going to elect to punt here. On to punt for the Patriots, number 5, Ashton Contreras. Back to receive for the Tigers, number 1, Ian Googie. Be 4th and about 7 or 8. 7. Contreras waiting on it here. Going to run the clock down. Takes a snap, low snap, and he's having trouble to handle it. He tries to get the kickoff, puts the foot to it. Nice punt under pressure, but gets it all the way down to the Lamar Tiger 20. He was hit on the play even and got the kickoff. Good job by Contreras there to concentrate and put the foot to it. Tigers going to get the USA Mortgage defensive stop again. Start their drive, 1st and 10 from their own 19, they say. That's pretty impressive for that kid to get that punt off under all that pressure. Even got hit on the play. Be 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation for Beshore. Terrell Davis in the slot. Trace Wellhite and Wilkerson at the wings. Motion to the left with Davis. Beshore going to let him get set. Motion back to the right, takes a snap. Davis gets across the 25, cuts back at the 30, cuts back again, gets across the 35, up to the 40, and going to be brought down at the 40-yard line. Nice run there by Terrell Davis for Stevens Automotive first down, all the way up to the 41-yard line, looks like. Good carry. Get 16 on the play, is that what? Oh, no.
20.
20. They started 20. Good mathematician I am. I thought it was a 25 for some reason. Be 1st and 10 from the Tiger 41. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Lone wide receiver to the right is Riley Heckaden. Snap to Beshore, going around the right side with Austin Wilkerson. Cuts back at the 45, crosses the 50, up to the 45, to the 40, to the 30. Going to be brought down just shy of the 25. At the Patriot 26. Good carry there by Austin Wilkerson. What's that, 25 and 35-yard run there? Or 34. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
34. Nice run by Austin. Seen old Stetson Wisk getting out there pulling on that play and blocking for him, doing a good job sealing that edge for him, letting him get around the corner. Here's shotgun formation, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Beshore takes a snap, hands off around the left side to Trace Wellhite. Gets across the 25, up to the 20, to the 15, cuts back at the 10, lunging for the 5 to the pylon and going to be popped out of bounds.
The 2 or 3.
Yep. Another nice run and a Stevens Automotive first down again. Trace just couldn't get in the end zone. Tigers going to go bone formation. They bring in Rourke Dillon and Mike Mills. Oh, that's what they're doing this week, Wyatt. They're bringing Rourke in at that tight end spot instead of Tyson Williams. They ain't throwing Rourke Dillon the football. Under center's Beshore, takes the snap, hands off up the middle to Austin Wilkerson, and he gets into the end zone for a Tiger touchdown.
Someone's helmet went off, I think.
Rourke Dillon with an absolute pancake block on that left side, taking that D end all the way out of the play. And that's why they moved him to tight end. Tigers lead 41-0 here after the Gearheads Garage touchdown. On for the Carthage Ag extra point. Jose Juarez, Ty Wellhite to hold. Rourke Dillon coming back out onto the field. Forgot he was on the extra point team. Snaps down, kicks up, and it is no good. Tigers lead 41-0. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Hi, I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage. We are one of the leading mortgage lenders in the state of Missouri, giving us the capabilities to help you out, whether if you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned homeowner. Don't hesitate to contact me for your mortgage financing needs. I can be reached at 417-214-9119. I look forward to hearing from you. Nathan Mayberry, NMLS number 256722. DAS Acquisitions Company, LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS number 227262. Equal housing lender. Additional terms and conditions apply. Toll free at 888-250-6522. For license information, go to www.usa-mortgage.com. Go Tigers.
Welcome back to East Newton High School at Johnston Field. Week 9 matchup for the Lamar Tigers. And they lead 41-0 here over the East Newton Patriots with 5:51 left in the third quarter. Going back to the new rule change for turbo clock, it does stop after a score, Wyatt. So, new rule, that'll stop the clock for momentarily just for a second here while we do the kickoff. Jose Juarez to kick. Back for the East Newton Patriots, number 6, Riley Downham. High kick, going to be short and fielded at the 20-yard line. Gets across the 25 up to the 30, across the 30 up to the 35, and going to be brought down there. Look like Aiden Sheed on the tackle, and Cooper Hahn. Good kick coverage again for the Lamar Tigers, and the JV defense is out onto the field. And Patriots look like they're going to usher in their JV offense as well. What, is your mic not on?
I don't know. I mean, I couldn't hear myself.
There we go.
I'm surprised they put their JV in, it being senior night.
No, they brought in, back in.
They kept some guy,
Yeah, they kept a few of them in.
Probably seniors.
Yeah. Looks like Rollins going to be the quarterback still. One receiver to the right, shotgun formation. Snap to Rollins, hands off around the left side to the freshman. Cuts back at the 40-yard line, going to be brought down at the 41. That was the freshman, number 10, Zayden Ferguson. Pickup of, 5 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 5. Patriots subbing in a few here. They're going to break the huddle. Shotgun formation, one receiver left, one back in the backfield with Rollins. Motion to the left now. Going to hand it to him on the motion. He gets up to the 45, spins, and brought down. Not before he can pick up a first down. Brought down at the 48, first down Patriots. This will be a good test for the second stringers here for the Lamar Tigers. Looks like my dude, Aiden Lovell, coming into the game. The defensive tackle spot. 1st and 10 for the Patriots. A couple more subs for them. 4 minutes even left in the third quarter here now. I started yawning and I can't quit now. Snap to the quarterback, handoff around the right side, and going to be hit Gets up to the 50-yard line and crosses it up to the Tiger 49. New ball carrier for the Patriots there was
12.
Number 12, Jason Morales. Short guy. Well, they got him listed as 5'5", 145 pounds. He can get in there and hide behind some offensive linemen for sure. Sorry about that. I'm going to sub him out now. New player out onto the field. Patriots break the huddle. 2nd and 7 from the Tiger 49. One receiver to the right now. Rollins takes the snap, hands off around the left side to the freshman. He'll be bottled up at the line of scrimmage and dropped for, well, they're going to give him a gain of a yard on the play. I have to get my Lamar roster out for these young guys. Quentin Chad on the stop there with Rourke Dillon. Just sub him out of the game. Alex Livingston in, and Ian Googie looks like coming in now. Nope, Quentin Chad going to stay on the field. Freshman for the Lamar Tigers. Got him playing middle linebacker. Third down now for the Patriots. Takes the snap, hands off around the right side, and he's going to be hit in the backfield there. Good play by Alex Livingston, coming underneath and making the touchdown, or making the tackle. Fourth down now for the Patriots. Good job, Alex Livingston, coming from that outside linebacker spot and making a play. Patriots going to elect to punt here. Ian Googie back to receive for him. And there'll be a timeout on the field, but the Lamar Tigers will take it with them. 30-second break and be right back. You listen to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Or check them out on Facebook. Beardy's Custom and Collision. That's Beardies, custom with a K and collision.
Welcome back to East Newton High School. Nate Eady and Wyatt Hall bringing you this one. Fourth down for the East Newton Patriots. Lamar Tigers lead 41-0. Tigers took a timeout. Late substitutions coming out onto the field. Get a little different return out there. Back to return for the Lamar Tigers. Still Ian Googie. On to punt for the Patriots. Ashton Contreras. He gets the snap, puts the foot to it. Wobbly kick, and it's going to be fair caught by Ian Googie. Falling forward, and he gets it caught.
Good catch.
But it was a good catch. He is lives dangerously back there in the punt return game. I remember the days when there wouldn't even be a return guy back there. But Coach Beshore got a lot of faith in Googie. What was that?
Little burp.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Was that halftime cheeseburger?
It was good, though.
Yeah. So I say, you got a lot of barbecue going on down here. The clock operator had some pulled pork nachos or something up here. Look really good. Be 1st and 10 for the Lamar Tigers. Shotgun formation for Ty Wellhite. Motion to the right or left. Googie going to take it. Gets across the 25 and spun to the ground. Up to the 26-yard line. Gain of 2 for Googie there on the play. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Ty Wellhite handling the quarterback duties, getting the call from the sideline. They're going to huddle up and make this play call. Looks like Matthew Nance at the wing and Keaton Pagash. Googie going to stay in the slot. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And we got a whistle. So what we got?
He touched the center for something.
Yeah, maybe time to stop moving the ball around or something. Jose Juarez, the center now. Shotgun formation for Wellhite. Motion to the left now. Keeps it himself, goes up the middle with it. Running hard and gets a couple yards on the carry, nearing the 30-yard line up to the 29. Going to get it shut down, but that'll bring it into the third quarter. Lamar Tigers lead 41-0 here. We'll take a 1-minute break. 1 minute break and be right back. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Explore your career possibilities at Cox Health. As one of Southwest Missouri's choice employers, we keep these traditions alive by continually investing in the technology, resources, and people that make us the region's healthcare leader. If you're ready to explore the possibilities of a Cox Health career, we'd love to meet you. Life-changing careers happen here. Call 417-269-5627 or go to coxhealth.com/careers.
Wellhite takes the snap, hands off around the right side to Matthew Nance. He's across the 40-yard line up to the 45, gets across the 45, going to the 50, and spun out of bounds. Quick play coming out of the into the quarter there.
18-yard gain.
Nice run by Matthew Nance, the senior. Be a 1st and 10 and a Stevens Automotive first down. Tigers keep the drive going like Stevens Automotive keeps your car rolling. 1st and 10 from the, spotted him at the Tiger 48. Shotgun formation for Wellhite. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. See what this second string offense can do here. Snap to Wellhite, going straight ahead with it. Gets across the 50, dragging some guys up near the 45. Going to be brought down at the 47. Good carry there by Ty Wellhite. Looks like number 16 coming in for the Lamar Tigers. J.R. Romero. And got another sub, Chase Query, coming in at wide receiver. Chase kind of one of those Mason Gastel type guys. Basketball player, typically come out for football this year, and happy to have him. He's making some noise in the JV. Snap to Wellhite, hands off around the right side to Cooper Hahn. Breaks the tackle, gets across the 45, up to the 40.
It was a good hard run, Nate.
Yeah, he was hit pretty deep in the backfield there and kept his feet driving, got the first down. Stevens Automotive first down there for the freshman Cooper Hahn. Nice run there. Tigers get a 1st and 10 now from the Patriot 41. Going to break the huddle now. They go 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Lone receiver to the left is Chase Query. Hahn staying in at the wing. Motion to the left. Wellhite going straight ahead with it across the 40 up to the 35. Going to be brought down just shy of the 35, about the 36-yard line. Another hard run there by Ty Wellhite. Bring up 2nd down now. 9:30 left in the game. Tigers lead 41-0. Getting a call from the sideline. Ty's going to walk it into him. Breaking the huddle now. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers right. Slot's going to be Terrell Davis. Keaton Pagash and Cooper Hahn the wings. Snap to Ty, hands off around the left side to Keaton. He's across the 35, up to the 30, to the 25, to the 20. Gets across the 15 to the 10, trudging ahead to the 5. Going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 8-yard line, looks like. Nice run there by Keaton Pagash. Credit that offensive line getting that thing blocked up. Keaton Pagash fighting there at the end for another 5-6 yards. Put the Tigers first and goal from the Patriot 8. Shotgun formation for the Tigers. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Alex Wilkerson, the quarterback now. Snap to him, straight ahead with it. Gets across the 5 up to the goal line. He's trudging ahead and going to be stuffed right at the 1-yard line before he could get in the end zone. Bring up second and goal from the Patriot 1 now. Wilkerson getting the call from the sideline. It's Alex Wilkerson. Did I say Austin?
No, I think you said Alex.
Did I? Shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Hahn and Pagash at the wings. Motion to the right. Snap to Wilkerson. Hands off around the right side. Number 19 trudging for the end zone. See if he gets in, and he does. Touchdown Lamar Tigers there. Adam Klushman on the touchdown. Sophomore finds pay dirt. On the 2-yard run. That'll bring your score 47-0 here. On the Gearheads Garage touchdown. Be Jose Juarez to kick the Carthage Ag Service extra point. Jose getting her lined up. Ty Wellhite to hold. Snaps down, kicks up, and it is good. Tigers lead this one 48-0. We'll take a 30-second break, and be right back. You listen to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Show your school spirit every time you pull out your wallet. Get a School Pride debit card from Lamar Bank and Trust. Whether you're a Lamar Tiger, a Golden City Eagle, or a Liberal Bulldog, we can print your team colors right on your card. Every time you complete a signature-based transaction, LBT will give 5 cents back to your school. May not sound like much, but over a year, it sure adds up. Stop by or visit lbt.com to learn more. LBT, a better way to bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to East Newton High School. Johnston Field, Nate Eady and Wyatt Hall bringing you this Week 9 matchup. Tigers lead after the touchdown there, 48-0, 7:25 left in the game. Lamar Tiger kickoffs brought to you by Lamar Bank and Trust. Lamar Bank and Trust and Tiger football, a winning combination. Foreign exchange student on the kick for the Lamar Tigers. They call him Bond. Just call him Bond.
Vaughn.
Another guy that come up and interviewed last week, very impressed with him. Young man from somewhere over by Greece. I can't remember what he said. Approaching the football now, puts the foot to it, high kick. Going to be short, fielded at the 25 up to the 30, and going to be hit there and brought down. Where is it? Georgia? Is that the country? Georgia, the state. Okay. I couldn't remember what he said. I remember he said it. I'm like, where's that at? And he said, you know where Greece is? I said, sure. It's always good. We've done that interview, and always have the foreign exchange student come up, and I always ask them if they enjoy American football, and the answer is always yes. Be 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Shotgun formation. Takes the snap, hits him at his feet, and he's going to be wrapped up and brought down in the backfield there by Keaton Pagash. Keaton Pagash coming hot off that right outside linebacker spot and making a tackle. Good job there by Keaton. Keaton's a guy, he's a junior, but
he's played good.
He's played good.
Every time he's got in.
Since Logan's been out, and whenever he gets in on that wing spot, runs the ball well, set up that touchdown there on that last drive, and now doing it on the defensive side. Snap to the quarterback, hands off around the left side. He's going to be hit and brought down, gain of a couple there, about the 37. Put him in a 3rd down now. About 6 minutes, 10 seconds left on the game clock here in this one. Trace Woolridge, another guy. He had 1 week where he played some defensive end when Trace was out. Did a good job. Again, if you get a chance to go out and watch these guys, they'll be at home for JV game Monday night. Get out there and watch them. Undefeated JV team. Snap to the quarterback. It's behind him. Keaton Pagash give and chase, and he's going to get him wrapped up brought down. Whoa, he tackled him clear. Why are they spotting that so far forward? He tackled him clear back there at the 15-yard line, or 20-yard line, and they're going to spot it at the 28. You kidding me?
Rules changed and we don't know it.
Man. He picked it up and tried to run with it, and Keaton tackled him at the 20, but they spotted at the 28. Fair enough. 4th down now. Patriots going to punt. Ian Googie back to receive. Snap to him. Gets the kick off. Googie calling for a fair catch, but it's going to hit at the East Newton 45. Take a Lamar roll to the 44 almost. They get it down there. That's enough for another USA Mortgage defensive stop. Call Nate Mayberry for all your mortgage needs, 417-214-9119. That freshman offense coming out onto the field now. Alex Wilkerson to lead the charge for them, quarterback. Aiden Sheet in at the slot. Cooper Hahn at the wing. Who's the other wing for him? Snap to him, hands off around the right side to Cooper Hahn, picking his way through the defense, gets across the 45, up near the 40. Nice another run there for the freshman Cooper Hahn. Cooper, a guy, he's deceptive, strong kid, breaking some tackles. Man, whenever he turns on the gas, he gets after it. Like to see him get outside one time.
Just see him run.
Don't get to see these freshman guys very often in the games. Usually pretty late, but they got 4 minutes here to go to work. 2nd down now and 7. Shotgun formation. Wilkerson takes the snap, hands it off around the left side, gets across the 40, up to the 35, up to the 30, fumbles the football. Aiden Sheet giving chase, and the Patriots get on it. There is a flag down, but
it's on us.
It's on us. Going to be a turnover. Who was the ball carrier on that? Did you
Aiden
see?
Sheet.
No, it wasn't Aiden.
It wasn't?
No.
Are you sure?
I think it was number 20, Hunter Wolf. Yeah, I think it was Hunter Wolf. Aiden was out here at the slot. That was the right wing that took that carry. So, declined the penalty, and Tigers turn over the ball on the fumble. Aiden was giving chase to it after he fumbled, but just couldn't get on it. Be 1st and 10 for the Patriots from their own 20-yard line, or 19. Shotgun formation, one receiver to the right. Takes the snap, goes right up the middle with it. He's going to be hit. Gets across the line of scrimmage up to the 25. And I thought the ball came out there. He didn't have it. Lamar Tigers come up with it. Number 12 comes up with it. Carson Sturgill. But he gives it back to the referee, and still the Patriots' ball. 2nd 5 for the Patriots. 3:15 now left in the game. Shotgun formation. Freshman defense got to step up here. Snap to him, goes right up the middle with it. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage again, trudging ahead to the 30, going to be brought down at the 29. Be close to a 1st down. Got about 2:50 now left in the game. That's enough for a Patriot 1st down. Keaton Bagash subbing into the game. It's funny whenever you see freshmen come out onto the field, you can always tell.
Yeah.
Give them another year in that weight program, they won't look like that. Shotgun formation, sweep to the right. Gets across the 30-yard line up to the 35, going to be hit. Spun to the ground, didn't get out of bounds. Up to the 40-yard line. Nearing another 1st down, say they mark him at the 39. Looks like 53. Who's that guy? Eli Hall coming into the game.
Yeah, he's
easy.
You want to call him? Okay.
Easy. Be shotgun formation. 2nd 1. Snap to the quarterback, right up the middle with it. He's going to be hit by Cooper Hahn at the 43-yard line and brought down, but not before he can get a 1st down. Another 1st down for the Patriots. Lots of subbing in and out here. Looks like Tate Bennett coming out onto the field. And number 22, Ori Jones. these freshman guys, got to watch them with Eli over the years, and pretty good program, pretty good grade there of football players. 1st and 10 now. Snap to the quarterback going around the right side with it. Gets across the 45 up near the 50 and going to be brought down just shy of the 50 at the 49. Some more subbing in and out. Looks like number 75 in for the Lamar Tigers. Be Logan Stinnett. Who's this left in? 67, Jesse Moore. Be 2nd and 4 now for the Patriots. 50 seconds left in the game. Ooh, who was it? Who did it?
I think it was Lamar.
Got a flag on the play. The encroachment on the defense. Give them a free 5 yards. Now they're in the Lamar territory and enough for a 1st down. Got to move the sticks, boys. There we go. Patriots get a 1st down on the penalty. Snap to Rollins. He fumbles the snap. Tigers giving chase to him, hit him at the 50-yard line, gets away and gets up to the 47. Loss of 2 there on the missed snap. Tiger defense was giving chase to him, just couldn't get him on the ground. That would have been a big loss.
It looks like this will be the last play.
Yeah, 20 seconds left here in the game. I think they throw it up top.
I don't think so, but I've seen people do it against us.
10 seconds left now. Shotgun formation. Snap to the quarterback going around the right side with the tailback. Gets across the 45. Going to be brought down there. Look like number 67, Jesse Moore on the tackle. Good job by him stringing that out and get him on the ground. That'll bring it into the game. Lamar Tigers win this one 48-0 over the East Newton Patriots here in Week 9 away. We will take a 3-minute break. 3-minute break, and we will be back with the Bull Insurance postgame. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Farming is a competitive business, which is why 4-state farmers entrust their grain handling to Brandt, like Brandt's new swing-away augers that deliver up to 22% more grain capacity, the fastest in the industry, saving precious time when you need it the most. Their full line of augers, belts, carts, and vacs gets the job done every time. So if you're looking for an advantage at harvest time, get yourself some worry-free performance from Brandt and lead the field. Visit Seed and Farm in Lamar or call 417-682-6465 today.
Every patient, every time. At Vision Solutions, we take pride in providing excellent eye care. Functional and trendy frames, the best in lens technology, specialty clinics for dry eye, macular degeneration, glaucoma, and more. We are sure to have exactly what you need at Vision Solutions.
Do you want real pizza made fresh with homemade dough and sauce with all the ingredients? Go to Mother Tucker's Pizza. Your perfect pizza is waiting, and they have curbside delivery, dine in, a daily buffet, fresh daily salad, or you can try nachos, wings, mushrooms, and toasted right out of the oven sandwiches. Mother Tucker's Pizza has 12 specialty pizzas, or they can custom make yours. They also have a huge patio to hang out with friends and family. Come on by before the game. Mother Tucker's Pizza, the pizza you've been waiting on. Next to the golf course in Lamar. Call ahead, 681-0855.
When the Tigers take the field, it's all good. It's football season, and everyone at Vintage Chaos wants to wish the Tigers another great season. At Vintage Chaos, you'll find everything from primitives, live edge tables, handmade items created in Missouri, collectible figurines, signs, and pillows, and items are always changing, like new arrivals like Myra bags, and even homemade Lamar Tiger signs and XL football aprons by local artists, and the perfect sign for the season. Vintage Chaos next to Dairy Queen in the Strip Center, 417-682-4770. The shop that is just full of surprises.
Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Baldwin Auto Repair has the equipment and experience to check your car out before that little thing becomes a big one. They can fix whatever problem your vehicle is having quickly and with rates that are hard to beat. For whatever is ailing your pride and joy, call Zach at Baldwin Auto Repair, 417-681-0848.
Under new owners, Shane and Kara Campbell are proud to be members of the Lamar community. Whether you dine in or drive through, they strive to give you the best and most courteous service around. McDonald's of Lamar. Make them your first stop before each game and check out their full menu of great food, drinks, coffee, and ice cream. McDonald's of Lamar, proudly supporting the Lamar Tigers.
Welcome back to East Newton High School. Nate Eady and Wyatt Hall bringing you this Week 9 matchup here. Tigers win this one 48-0 over the East Newton Patriots. But Wyatt, pretty good game for the Tigers. Pitching another shutout, second week in a row. I feel like I'm kind of distorted or something.
I think we played good overall. Jeez.
Yeah, that's what happened. The main feed got kicked up a notch.
Felt like I was yelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we played a good game overall. I think we can be happy going into the bye week. We pitched a shutout, like you said, and that's always a good feeling. Especially now we're going to the bye week and we can not dread about how we played.
Sure.
And especially the second half, I really felt like we came out with a lot of energy on the defensive side of the ball, especially, and did what we didn't do. I mean, we didn't do it bad in the first half, but, didn't do it great.
Sure.
Was getting that pressure and moving their O-line.
They, and like I mentioned, Tigers officially Big 8 West champs here after this game, and will take the 1 seed into the district playoffs. So running down some scores tonight, Fairgrove was up 47-0 over Eldo. They were saying here in East Newton they don't know who they'll face next week, either Mount Vernon or Eldo. Get some other scores for you around the way. Carthage up in the third quarter over Nixa 41-14. Webb City Cardinals got a big lead in the fourth quarter over Willard 55-0. Ava and Willow Springs went final 51-14. Ava wins that one. Joplin beating Neosho 49-0 at halftime. Assume they're going to cruise in that one. Mack County and Cassville. Mack County 20, Cassville nothing at the end of the third, or in the third. Nevada 22, Aurora 16. Aurora, a team, not real sure what their record is, but it seems like they're getting a lot of wins over there on the east side of the Big 8 West. Mountain Grove 21, Thayer 7. Good. What you got? Okay, you got the seeds. Lamar will be a 1 seed. Obviously, Fairgrove 2, Stockton 3, East Newton 4, Eldo 5, Mount Vernon 6, and Clever 7. Thank you. So, what do we got? See or no? What we got here? So, hold that right there for me, if you would, sir. So the 3 and 6 will play. So that'll be Stockton and Mount Vernon. And then the 7 and 2 teams, so it'll be Clever and Fairgrove. And then the 4 and 5 seed will be, so we'll have the winner of East Newton and Eldo. Winner of East Newton and Eldo will come to Lamar after that.
And that's all we're worried about.
That's right. That's right. 1 game at a time, because it's winner go home. Wyatt, you said it in this one. Definitely one to go away on a positive note. Offensively for the Tigers is just dominant all the way around, through the air and on the ground. I think probably could have scored a few more in that game if they wanted to. You don't run up a score on a team, whenever you're like. So, and you keeping your starters safe and healthy is an important thing too when you're heading into the playoffs. So, yeah, like I say, good win for the Lamar Tigers. here in this Week 9 matchup. But this is the post-game brought to you by Bull Insurance. For your complete insurance evaluation, call Bull Insurance, 417-682-2998. Make sure you have the coverage you need. So we got the seedings all lined up. Thank you to Michael for getting that for us. Are you gonna throw that up on the screen for us? You're the man. He's working on it now so you at home can see it. Run back down some scores. Mount Vernon and Marshfield were tied at 7 in the fourth quarter. Rogersville and Reeds, Rogersville up 24-0 at halftime. Seneca leading Monette 20-14 in the third quarter. See if we get Mountain View Liberty is up 24-7 at the half over Houston. It's the last update we had there. Stockton beat Pierce City 42-0. Skyline beat Stratford last night 27-6. And that's all the scores. Oh, Jasper and Osceola. Jasper's up 50-12 over Osceola in the third quarter. So exciting playoff time.
Playoff time.
Whole new season now for the Lamar Tigers. Is what they try to get to.
Win or go home.
Win or go home, baby. So we'll take let's take a 3-minute break, and hopefully get Coach Beshore up here for the coach's interview. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
The management staff and all employees of Redneck Outdoors, one of the Barton County area's largest employers, would like to wish the Barton County area teams a great year. Redneck Outdoors is always a supporter of area student athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and the entire school system. It takes a lot to create a winning team, and Redneck Outdoors would like to recognize everyone involved. Redneck is always looking for qualified applicants for employment and is proud to support the Barton County area's workforce. Redneck offers competitive wages, health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated. Proud to be a part of Barton County. Redneck is an equal opportunity employer.
Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air would like to wish the Tigers coaches and all involved with the program a great season. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air has been serving the needs of the people in the area for years. With a trained staff of technicians, they can do the job big or small. Whether it's plumbing, heating, or air, they get the job done right the first time and at a price that's hard to beat. The staff and management, always a proud supporter of Lamar Tigers athletics and the entire school. Don't forget to schedule your appointment to get your system checked out before it begins to have problems. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air, located at 400 West 12th Street in Lamar. Give them a call today at 417-682-3797.
Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust, your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, let Community National Bank and Trust keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Visit mybankcnb.com for a location near you. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome.
At Runyon CPA, they're not just your ordinary CPA firm. They're your partners in success. Being a tax CPA isn't just about crunching numbers. It's about going beyond what you expect. At Runyon CPA, they personally handle each client, treating you with honesty and respect. They will provide you with all the options so you can decide how to move forward in growing and managing your farm or small business. Check them out at runyoncpa.com or facebook.com/runyoncpa. Call or text to secure your tax appointment for this coming season right now, 417-682-1592. Now that the sun is getting hotter, you need to stay cooler. Shady's Tint and Detail can help you do just that. Auto, residential, or commercial window tinting is a specialty of Shady's. They also do auto glass repair and replacement, plus spray-in bed liners. Stop in and see the new location across from Clements Plumbing and Heating on 12th Street in Lamar. Call 417-392-9200 to schedule your appointment. Stay cooler and protect your investment.
Welcome back to East Newton High School. Lamar Tigers win this Week 9 matchup here at East Newton 48-0. This is the Community National Bank and Trust Coaches Interview. Stop in and see what all the buzz is about with mobile banking, instant-issue debit cards, rewards, checking, credit cards, and so much more. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC. Joined now by Coach Chris Wilkerson. Coach, thanks for coming up and joining us here tonight. Talk about that defense, get a back-to-back shutout for the defense, and talk about some things tonight that you like to see with them.
Yeah, the first thing I want to say is, Coach Lundeen and Hunter, we're thinking about you. We're sending prayers your way, and hope to see both of you very, very soon. Love both of you guys. Defensively, I thought our kids came out and played very well tonight. All of them. We rolled in a lot of kids tonight on the defensive side. You know, when they first came out in the formation that they did, that was new to us. So it took us a couple of series to get adjusted to it. East Newton runs the ball hard. They're big and they're physical up front. But I thought our kids played hard. I thought we ran to the football like we normally do.
Sure.
You know, there's 3 sayings that we do every week. Get lined up, read your key, and run to the football. Well, I've changed that a little bit now. Now we get lined up, we read our key. Now we're racing to the football. Who can get there first? And the kids have bought in, and I thought last week we played really well against Seneca, and I thought we came out tonight and did some very good things. Got a pick 6 tonight, and they played hard.
Yeah, and Cameron took that thing. He got in a little bit of a foot race there that last.
The old wagon hitched up about down here about the 15. The old wagon.
Yeah, it did. But he got in the end zone with it. So a guy like that, don't call his name out a lot. He doesn't get a lot of recognition. But talk about those guys like that. We've talked about Kyler Nance. I don't know how many times this year. You know, I just don't see what he's doing. I know he's doing something because he's plugging that middle, and he did it here tonight. Seemed like a few times whenever you needed him to, and East Newton was hitting those 4- and 5-yard gains.
You know, we've got 3 brand new linebackers, and Coach Lundeen does a great job with them. They're hard-nosed. They come downhill. They'll hit you. They're very smart. They read their keys. And, you know, a young man like Kyler, when you play a team like this, if you can see who the puller is and then run to the butt of the center block and back, you're going to have some success. The one play that they gashed us on, our outside linebacker, instead of filling, went to the outside. That was just a misread on him. But I'm telling you, those 3 guys are playing great football for us. They're, like I said, they're smart. I can line them up. I can do a lot of things with them. One thing that, you know, up front-wise, you got Mike Mills. You got something keeping those guys off those linebackers. And when you're able to run, good things happen.
Sure.
Good things happen.
And it looked like you was subbing in a few guys. Seen Tucker Torbeck get in on that defensive tackle spot. And, of course, Rourke Dillon's been in there. And then who was the other one? Ryan Davis, yep. Talk about that defensive line a little bit.
We're trying to, on that one defensive tackle spot, we got 3 guys that are just going to rotate in. 1 or 2 plays, next guy in, 1 or 2 plays, next guy in. Just trying to keep them fresh. Mike, he ain't coming out. I mean, he knows that. He takes every rep on scouts. He takes every rep on the field during the games. We're just trying to keep guys fresh. When you got the defensive ends, you know, 2 pretty good, lengthy, and 2 cats that can run a little bit. Linebackers are free a lot. They can and they can run too. So get lined up, read your key, race to the football, and they did a good job.
Sure. Didn't look like they picked on the secondary too much tonight. One slant route to Mason. Yeah. Mason defended it well. Talk about that secondary a little bit, how they played.
We worked all week on an empty set, and a 2-by-2 set. And they didn't come out and throw the ball at all tonight. The secondary, you know, those guys are Riley's new to us this year. He started with us last year. But again, they're 2-year players back there. And, you know, Austin and Joel's been back there for 3 now. What's nice to see is I don't really have to worry about those guys back. They get lined up. They make all the calls. Austin makes the calls back there for us. And very seldomly do you see the back half out of position. And that's kudos to them reading the scouting report and understanding what we're trying to do back there.
Sure. So you guys get officially get your Big 8 West title, and you going into a bye week. Talk about that bye week and what it's going to look like for you guys next week as you practice.
Well, first of all, we've earned a couple days off here. Next week we're going to get back to some fundamentals. We're going to work on some stuff defensively on the individual side, stuff that we don't really get to do because of time during the week. Try to get back to some fundamentals. some good hard-nosed form tackling, running angles, because we're going to get, we're getting ready to see some better teams and a little faster teams and stuff that you got to be able to tackle people in the open, and we got to get back to some of the things that we do.
Sure. And you going in, I ask you this all the time, 20-some years coaching.
27 for me.
And you've been in the playoffs a bunch of times. Is it get any different for you in 27 years going into the playoffs, or what's your feelings going into the playoffs after 27 years of coaching?
And for me, it's just the next game.
Sure.
My prep doesn't change. How I prep for tonight's game is not going to change when I prep for, the next game, or the district championship game, or the state championship game.
Sure.
You do right by the football gods and do what you're supposed to do, and get our kids lined up right, and make sure they understand. Read your keys, line up correctly, and race to the football.
Sure.
That's what we preach.
All right, Coach. Well, you enjoy the earned week off.
Trust
for
me,
a few days off, and enjoy that with you boys. And good luck in the playoffs. Come up and see us again. All right. Thank you. Let's get Coach B. Shore over here.
Short and sweet, boss.
That's right. Get Coach B. Shore in here. Talk to him for just a minute.
I'm on.
Big 8 West champs.
Feels good.
It feels good.
Feels real good. And it's my second time doing this, and never got to do it as a player. So
sure.
It's always extremely
much
sweet.
easier as a coach, right?
Yeah, you can say that. As soon as I say that, it's gonna turn around. So I don't want to say that.
No. I'm superstitious too, so we'll knock on that wood.
Absolutely.
And you talk week in and week out how tough this conference is, and just talk for a minute on what kind of an accomplishment. You mentioned it there. You didn't get to do it as a player, but talk about an accomplishment to be a Big 8 champ. What's that like for you?
It means a lot to me individually, but to our program. For so long we had been, the little brother in the conference. Even when we started to have success in Class 2, you were still had to run through the gauntlet, and it was, it was tough to always just get over that hump of playing the big dogs, these Class 3, Class 4 teams that are, making their own noise in their classes and classifications. So finally being able to overcome that and being able to put titles in this conference is pretty special, because it's, it just hadn't been done before. I believe up until, 2015, it was, just a shareholder for a long time, a co-champs here, a tri-champs there, and in this 30-year span. So now that we've been able to put some of those banners up, it feels good, it's special, and it needs to be appreciated, because
sure.
And those guys that played, you're one of them, you were part of one of those conference championship teams. It didn't happen for very long, and so all the older generations, they appreciate it, and I hope these young guys do too.
Absolutely, because I look down there, and all the years that they won districts and they were in our district, they also won the conference. So
yep, and they had some good ball clubs.
So it's definitely appreciated up here on this side, and congratulations to you guys. Going through the game just for a second to talk about you guys offensively and what you guys got to do here tonight.
We knew they were going to be throwing some stuff at us that, we just can't prepare for. They're going to slant, they're going to blitz, they're going to do some things that up front were going to be tough for us to handle. They came out in what we'd been practicing all week. But they were doing some good stuff with their defensive line, slanting, and once about after that first series, our guys got comfortable with what they were doing, and we started, getting back to our base run schemes and being able to execute them pretty well. They're right before the half. We had a buck play, I think, that was blocked as beautifully as we've done all year. Guys are just starting to click, and, we just have such a smart group up front that they can get it figured out. And one adjustment, one check here, and we've got it. And so very happy. They played extremely clean, extremely focused, physical, and you can't ask for much more than that. It was exactly how we wanted to come in tonight, which was come in, take care of business, stay healthy, and get rolling.
Sure. So I got to talk to Coach Wilk there just a second to talk about what it's like to earn that week 1 bye, and what it's going to mean for you guys going into that bye week.
We definitely have put in a lot of work thus far this season, mentally, physically, and I was telling was telling Robert earlier today, I was like, we just need a break. Guys need to take a couple days off. Us coaches need to take a break, spend it with our families and chill out for a little bit. And especially this week, with everything that's gone on, it's been a rough week for our entire program.
Sure.
Obviously, as most people know, tonight was a big night for us playing for Hunter and for Coach Lundeen. And I know they're out there listening right now. The word of the week this week was overcome, and our program, our family, has overcame this week. And I couldn't be more happy with our group of guys. I couldn't be more happy with how they've responded and how we hold that family value extremely strong. Every single kid out there tonight was playing for those guys, for Coach and for Hunter, because they know that that they would have done anything to be here.
Sure.
And so we didn't take a play off. Our boys played clean. Coach, if you're out there listening, your boys played clean. Your special team guys absolutely played their butt off, and it was fun to watch, and I couldn't be more proud of them.
Sure, and that's always been a staple with the brotherhood, and it's times like that where it comes in even more strong. And I say even with this community, it showed, and proud of the season that you guys had, and now going into the playoffs. You get to start scouting a couple teams a week, so your hard work really kicks in. But talk about playoffs and what that's like for you, what that's going to look like for you as a head coach, and then what you bring forward to the team.
Well, like you said, you're looking at all possible outcomes, and this is, we're lucky enough to we've been able to, we're able to know kind of even, week 3, week 4, week 5, kind of who's making some noise in Class 2 and who we can keep our eyes on. Obviously, we've got a big opponent in districts in Fair Grove. There's a bunch of teams past that are making a lot of noise, and so it's really up for grabs for anybody. So, we've done our prep. We've been checking in on teams and making sure that we know what they've got and that we're prepared when that time comes. Hopefully that time comes, and you just got to take it week by week. You can look forward in that aspect, but our kids have to have this week by week mentality, and it starts after that bye week, because after that game it's win or go home. Anybody can be beaten in the playoffs, and if you look past somebody, you're going to be sitting on the couch come November. So.
Well, Coach, congratulations first on the conference championship, and we look forward to being at home for 2 district games.
Absolutely.
Back-to-back weeks, hopefully, and Lord willing, we'll get to do that. So thanks for joining us, and congratulations again. Enjoy your time off with your boys and your family.
Yep, thanks, Nick.
We'll take a 3-minute break, and be right back. You're listening to 101.7 KHST, My Country.
McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be a supporter of all area students and athletes, and would like to wish the Lamar Tigers congratulations and continued success throughout the season. McDonald's of Lamar is now under new owners. Shane and Kara Campbell are proud to be members of the Lamar community. Whether you dine in or drive through, they strive to give you the best and most courteous service around. McDonald's of Lamar. Make them your first stop before each game and check out their full menu of great food, drinks, coffee, and ice cream. McDonald's of Lamar, proudly supporting the Lamar Tigers.
Do you want real pizza made fresh with homemade dough and sauce with all the ingredients? Go to Mother Tucker's Pizza. Your perfect pizza is waiting, and they have curbside delivery, dine-in, a daily buffet, fresh daily salad, or you can try nachos, wings, mushrooms, and toasted right out of the oven sandwiches. Mother Tucker's Pizza has 12 specialty pizzas, or they can custom make yours. They also have a huge patio to hang out with friends and family. Come on by before the game. Mother Tucker's Pizza, the pizza you've been waiting on. Next to the golf course in Lamar. Call ahead, 681-0855.
Hi, I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage. We are one of the leading mortgage lenders in the state of Missouri, giving us the capabilities to help you out, whether if you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned homeowner. Don't hesitate to contact me for your mortgage financing needs. I can be reached at 417-214-9119. I look forward to hearing from you. Nathan Mayberry, NMLS number 256722. DAS Acquisitions Company, LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS number 227262. Equal housing lender. Additional terms and conditions apply. Toll free at 888-250-6522. For license information, go to www.usa-mortgage.com. Go Tigers!
Some things in life you can just rely on, like the comfy fit of a favorite pair of jeans and the tried and true performance of a new home comfort system from Ruud. So here's to reliability built into everything we do. Rely on Ruud.
Get reliable year-round comfort with the new HVAC system installed by the pros at Jones Plumbing, Heat, and Air, the local team you can rely on because the best is not too good for you. Give them a call at 682-2780 and find them fast in names and numbers.
Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air would like to wish the Tigers coaches and all involved with the program a great season. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air has been serving the needs of the people in the area for years. With a trained staff of technicians, they can do the job big or small. Whether it's plumbing, heating, or air, they get the job done right the first time and at a price that's hard to beat. The staff and management, always a proud supporter of Lamar Tigers athletics and the entire school. Don't forget to schedule your appointment to get your system checked out before it begins to have problems. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air, located at 400 West 12th Street in Lamar. Give them a call today at 417-682-3797.
Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust, your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay with locations in...
Stop in and see what all the buzz is about with mobile banking, instant-issue debit cards, rewards checking, credit cards, and so much more. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC. Good interviews there. Nice to get to talk to Coach Wilkerson about that defense every once in a while, and definitely not under these circumstances. I always enjoy my time with Coach Lundeen. Like I said at halftime, he's made my job easy every time he's come up here for an interview. He's just easy to talk to, and a heck of a guy. I think a lot of him, and just like Coach Wilk and Coach Beshore said, hopefully we get Hunter and him back next week. Praying for him and sending blessings out to that family. Mother Tucker's hit of the game. We talked about it on the break. Thanks for bringing it up to me. First time ever, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to give it. It's not a split. It's not a split because it was on the same play, and I know for sure it's the first time that it's happened. We're going to give it to Kyler and Matthew Nance. Matthew stood up the guy in the hole there in the third quarter, or was it third or second? Doesn't matter. Big hit. Matthew stands him up, and Kyler knocks him down. So we're going to give it to the brothers here on a duo Mother Tucker's hit of the game. That's Mother Tucker's Pizza, the pizza you've been waiting for. So fun night.
Yep.
Fun night. Get a Big 8 West championship. Week 1 bye in the districts, and then we're into the playoffs. On to it. Winner go home time.
Ready to go.
So that, what do you got? Oh, there you go, throwing it up on the screen. Big 8 West champs, absolutely. Wear it loud and proud. Something we didn't get to talk to about with Coach Beshore on the air. The boys are going to get their stickers on the helmet, so whenever you win a championship, that's when you get your stickers. So
it's always a good feeling.
Yeah, it's nice to get to wear those stickers all the way through the playoffs. So going into it. No, we don't get any stickers. We don't wear helmets, although Wyatt should wear one every now and then.
Pretty good in it.
That's right. So appreciate everybody out there listening and joining us. So 2 weeks, Misha.tv. Find it. They're going to plaster the link all over the place. Be able to catch that in 2 weeks whenever we go back to the house, Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium, for a matchup of to be determined between East Newton and Eldo, I believe. So we'll get to that here in a couple weeks. Thanks for everybody listening and watching. Everybody traveling home, if you're listening, be safe on the way home. We'll catch you in 2 weeks back at the house. Have a good weekend. You've been listening to Lamar Tiger Football 101.7 KHST, My Country.